Yo, yo, yo. It's the Iggitty, Biggitty, Bossy Boss Leeny. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. Hold on. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. It's the Iggitty, Biggitty, Bossy Boss Leeny. Cooking with what? Gas-0-Leeny. Fire content coming out of Oakland, California. How you guys doing tonight? What's up with the people, man? What's up with the people? Y'all must have forgot. Boss been in this game for a while, man, with the greats. Bossy Boss been with the greats, man, on the channel. Ace Live, Checking Effect, I Am Mara, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And keeping with that, tonight I will be with another great who I pretty much started out YouTube with, he was started a little before me. But then he just took off and he's doing big and great things. So we will have none other than Raze come on tonight. And we are going to talk about our group trip, our buddy trip. This me and Raze will be in Lima, Peru. So what happened was, right? What happened was, so tonight, shout out to the homie Lima Travels. His YouTube channel is Lima Clips. He, in full transparency, Lima Travels or Lima Clips was supposed to be on the show tonight as the main guest I was going to interview. He's an expat. He lives down there. Well, he lives part-time in Lima, Peru, and in the States. And I was going to have him on the channel. I do plan to link up with him when I go down there, Lima Clips or Lima Travel. But something came up and he couldn't make it tonight. And so what the thing was, since Raze is going on a trip, I invited Raze to come on, and me and Raze together was basically going to double team the guy, right? Me and Raze is going to double team Lima Travel, and Lima Travel was going to impart knowledge, give us game, show us how to move and all the stuff. I'm in contact with him, but unfortunately, Lima Travels cannot be on the stream tonight. So that just leaves me and Raze, right? And neither one of us has been to Lima yet. It'll be both of our first trips. So again, the original intent was to have a special guest, Lima Travel or Lima Clips, and me and Raze together was going to joint interview him. But without him, it's just me and Raze. And Raze will be pulling up. We all know how Raze is when it comes to live streams when he does his own. So at some point in time, Raze will pull up. And but what Lima Clips did say that I can use his footage. I can share the screen, go to his channel. One thing about Lima Clips or Lima Travel, he is a creep camera. He's a creep camera, kind of like or exactly like, shout out to KBS Travels over here on our side. So he's a creep camera. So a lot of his videos are creep cam footage of the of the red light, of the night areas and all the stuff. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. And me and Raze, we're going to basically strategize in real time about our Lima, Peru trip. So until Mr. Raze pulls up, I'm going to hold it down. The key maker, Raze, that's right. Sean 3 Love 3. I'm also from the Bay Area, San Jose, fam. That's what's up, man. The 408. You down there in San Jose, the 408. Shout out to the 408, San Jose. Andy Morris, let go. All right. First, this better be good because I'm going to Lima next month, right? That's what's up, man. You're going to Lima next month. Yeah, so this is going to be me and Raze's first time. Neither one of us have been down there yet. So it's kind of like the blind leading the blind. I've actually got a consultation from Lima Travel, right? So I did a consultation with him. He gave me some game. And most of the way I'm moving is from fellow passport bros that I know that been down there already. and told me how to move. So that's what really put me on the track for that. Shout out to GMT, Get Money Travel Salute. About to be a great show. Oh, you know it. It's about to be a fire dope show. So like I said, that being said, y'all know how I do it. This is a little dry for me. Boop. Y'all know how I do it. The music. Yeah, with that being said, so for my part, and Raze, he's going to disclose whenever he comes up here. When he's going to be down, we'll be down at the same time. I'm actually leaving out tomorrow. That's right. Bossy Boss, I will be flying out of San Francisco. I'll be flying out of San Francisco tomorrow afternoon. What's Wednesday? And so I will be getting to Lima, Peru Thursday in the a.m. It's real crazy. I'll be getting there in the a.m., like something like 3 a.m. But I made contact with the hotel I'm staying at. And when I do make it to the hotel, probably 5, 6 in the morning, right? I'm just going to pay a little extra just to partial stay so I can just go in and crash and set up. Otherwise, I'd be hating that, though. On this travel shit, man. Let's speak about it. Don't you guys hate when you go to the hotels and you can't check in to what? They say sometimes like 1 p.m. You're lucky if it's 12 noon, but it's normally like 1 p.m. Sometimes 2 or 3 p.m. check-in, which is late in the afternoon. But the check-out is what? 12 noon. What? Man, that ain't even well, most people are not going to stay anywhere 24 hours, but I'm saying that's not even a full 24 hours. They kind of get you on the back end, right? Like 21 hours. Like you don't check in to 1, 2, 3, but then they want you to check out at noon. So that's crazy. They said my flight lands in Lima, Peru, 3 in the morning. So by the time I probably make it out the airport, I don't know, 5, about an hour by the time you go through the immigration, getting your luggage and all the shit, taking the taxi cab. So by the time I get to the hotel, probably 5, 6 in the morning, I don't know, and I'm just gonna crash. So for my part, and Raze would tell you about his part. My part is only going to be a short trip, like a real short trip, and Raze is going to be a lot longer. But again, I'll let him disclose those details. I know, but I'm going to let him say it. My part is only going to be a short trip because what happened was the whole way this came about, man. So, end of February, what I was planning to do was go to almighty Brazil, the Mecca. Oh, yeah. I love Brazil. I've done Brazil 5 times, 5 over the years. First time was in 2020. Just right, like literally right before the pandemic hit. I did Brazil 5 times, so I was going to make it 6. But the way my bank account set up, so they told me about the carnival, the Brazil, the carnival in Brazil, like in late February, early March. I've been hearing for years on how lit it is and how festive, but one of the downsides I always heard, was it's hella hard. Remember, I'm from Oakland. Hella. It's hella hard to secure lodging during that time. Everything is just sold out, So hotels first, obviously, right? But then even the B&Bs, even the Airbnbs. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Man, so at the top of the year, early January, right after New Year's-ish or whatever, I'm already trying to book somewhere to stay for like the end of February in Brazil. Woo. First of all hotels was already just gone. The hotels were gone. Okay, fine. B&Bs. I'm a hotel guy, but hey, I can rock with the B&Bs. Most of the B&Bs, they were snatched up, and the only ones that were left, and this is why they was left. The only ones that was left was the ones that were like hella expensive. Like I found one that was dope. It was 2-bedroom Airbnb apartment. They wanted $3,000 US. All right, $3,000 for like 10, 11 days. I said, what? Yeah, it was like $3,300. It was like $3,300 for like 11 days. So that's like literally like $300 a night. Not $100 a night, not even 150, 300 each night. 2 nights is 6, 4 nights is 12, 10 is $3,000. And I put it in. I was going to do 2 weeks. I said, oh man. But then I put it to like 10 days, $3,000. I said, man, listen, that's blowing the budget. I said, I guess it was right. All these years, I guess it was right. I said, damn, I'm going to do it. One of these years, maybe 2026, I'm going to have to figure it out. Figure it out. Need some hookup. So I was all set to go somewhere at the end of February, right? At the end of February, around the carnival time for Brazil. But man, I ain't paying no $3,000 for no Airbnb. So I said, man, where else can I go? So shout out to the homies Jordan, the homie Sergeant Horn, and a few others. I think CJ Foy. They did a group trip to Lima, Peru, and it was lit. It was lit in the groups. They showed me the pictures. They showed me the footage. They showed me the get down. I said, what? I didn't know they get down like that. You know, they said, yeah, boss, we know what you like to do. And it's just like that. I said, it's just like what? Man, lit. So I said, well, shit. I just, at the top of the year, the video or the live stream I did, some of the things that we're going to do, stop doing in 2025 and start doing in 2025. We're going to spread it around. We're going to get more stamps in our passports. We're going to stop going to the same place 15 times in a row without visiting somewhere else, right? Now, if you got a favorite spot, you got a favorite spot. Like I got a few favorite spots. Thailand and Brazil. Ay. I did Thailand 6 times, right? I did Thailand 6 and Brazil 5. It was going to be tied. It was going to be 6-6, right? But I said, you know what? I got to practice what I preach. Instead of going to the same spot, I said, let's spread it around. So it'll be a perfect time to get a new stamp on my passport, go to somewhere new that I haven't been, instead of running back and forth to the same spot 10, 15 times in a row. And the homies had just went. One of the homies, it was so good, he had ran it back, not even, because it was like months ago. And then like a month or two later, he ran it back. And out of that group, he went back himself like a month or two later. I said, damn, was that good? He said, yeah. I said, wow. And so that particular homie is the one who gave me the hookup on my hotel, where to stay, all the spots. So, you know, I'm big boss. I'm tapped in. I'm connected on shit. So then, lo and behold, so I was already doing that and talking to the homie Raze. Me and Raze talk every day, you know, pause. We literally talk every day, like bros. And Raze was telling me that he was thinking about going to Lima, Peru. I said, what? You're thinking about Lima, Peru? I'm going to do the Lima, Peru. So, boom. A buddy trip was born. So, and believe it or not, I have never met Raze in person in real life yet. Never. People think we have, but so yeah, we've been YouTube friends or buddies or whatever for like what, 3 years, 4 years? 2021. Yeah, it's about 4 years. In the travel space. I met other YouTubers in real life, a lot of the subscribers in real life, but I had never met Raze in real life yet. So that would be dope. Sometime tonight, I should meet him digitally on the stream when his late ass pull up. So I hope he doesn't do this shit when we get to Lima. And so again, like a lot of his details, even though I know I'm gonna let him say, I'm trying to save it to when he come on the screen. We will be staying in different parts of the city, so that's going to be very interesting. The part of the city I'm going to stay in is broken up into zones. I'm basically staying in the hood. I'm not staying in the worst hood, right? I'm not staying in the worst hood, but I'm staying in kind of a hood-ish area, and it's called Mega Plaza. And Raze, what he'll say, he'll let you know that he'll be staying in the Miraflores, and that's where most people go because that is the tourist area, right? That's basically where you're supposed to go. If you're a gringo, That's where you're supposed to go if you're a gringo. Oh man, it's a tourist area. It's nicer. It's supposed to be safer. It has its own like little nice spots and all the stuff. So that's pretty much the area Raze is going to stay in. Big boss, I'm going to the hood, man. I'm going to the hood. So this means like every day that we hook up down there, boss, every day that we connect, one of us is going to have to get to the other side of town. And most likely, since I'm in the hood, I'm going to be going over to the Miras Flores. So we're going to be figuring it out. We're going to be doing hella shit. We're going to do what we can, walk around, taste the food. We definitely going to go to the gym. Me and Ray definitely going to go to the gym and get some probably some workout videos in. I don't know. Raze, if you're listening, Raze, you can come on the stream now. He's not even in the back of nothing. So so that's what it was. So again, the original intent of this stream, the original intent was to interview the homie Lima's Travel. His YouTube is Lima's Clip. Channel is about 7-8K, but he has big views. Some of his videos have 500,000 views. Bunch got 100K views. His videos have a lot of views, but his subscribers is about 8K or whatnot. And so Lima Travels of Lima Clips, he goes around KBSing, go around creep camming, if you will. But so we're gonna look at some of his stuff. Oh shit! The moderator, Love Entertainment TV with the $10 starting it off. I'm gonna speak on something in a minute. I'm gonna speak on something, but yes, shout out to Love Entertainment. Okay, graphics on fire. Interview with all known greats in the community. We could econ. That's what's up. Yeah. Oh, when I first came on. Oh, so you was rocking out in the beginning, huh? Yeah. When I first came on, started to stream. Yeah. I did that. You know what I'm saying? I flexed a little muscle a little bit. I showed my little resume. There's the screenshots, the thumbnails of me with Ace Live. One of those was when I met Ace Live in person, when Ace Live came to Oakland to celebrate his 100,000 subscriber mark. That was dope. And but funny, you know how these YouTubers is. By the time he celebrated the 100K, I think the man had about 300K subscribers by the time he celebrated it. And I met Ace Live in real life in downtown Oakland. That was dope. But yeah, I had all the greats on the channel, man. I am Mara. And matter of fact, the I am Mara, I'm gonna say it, that was because of you, Love Entertainment, the plug. Yeah. So but speaking of all the greats I had on the channel, from Check and Effect, Ace Live, I am Mara, what another great that I have is the next up and coming 100K YouTuber, Raze.
Big boss. Tate, no loss. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Lima Peru 2025, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you, Love Entertainment. Salute to you, Love. Keymaker, all you guys up in the chat, man. Brand new year and brand new location for Raze and Big Boss. Shout out to you.
Oh man. Cheers. So when we get out there, like I said, I don't drink beer, but I do drink alcohol a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna have to have some drinks. I don't do beer though.
So you drink a little like let's say wine. You think you drink that?
I don't do wine. I do liquor. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, baby.
All right. Johnny Walker. You do Johnny Walker?
Yeah. The
all right.
Yeah, all that. So yeah, we're gonna be lit, man. That's the trip. I've been hearing that your introduction of me for years, man. 2021. Big boss. Takes no loss. You used to say, how the hell are you doing? And I would say, in this corner, ding, 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 Razor, Raze. All these years, we never met in real life. That is crazy, huh?
Yeah, that is crazy. Because when I was going to Colombia, you wasn't really going to. You was going to Medellin and Bogota when I was going to Cartagena. So we never got a chance to cross paths. And then you was going to Brazil. I never went to Brazil. Of course, I've never been on the West Coast.
Right.
Per se, to see you out there in Oakland, California. You've never been to? Have you been in New York City?
No.
Like since you haven't never been in New York City, so. I haven't been to Thailand, so I've been to DR, you've been to DR. So when I was in Punta Cana, you had already been to Sasua, but that was like a few years ago.
Right.
Yeah, so we just never got a chance to cross paths. I've been to Costa Rica, you've never been to Costa Rica. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is what it is, big boss.
It's a big world out there, huh?
Big globe. Mm-hmm.
Big globe, but we will cross paths in Peru. Lima, Peru, what to do? Another super chat in the building. Highlander with the $5. Be safe in Peru, Bossy Boss and Razor. Salute.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Snowman. Yo, salute Big Boss and Ray. I will be tuning in for y'all trip. Peru looks interesting. Salute. Yeah, it does.
Snowman. Salute. I wanted to also, well, go ahead. You gotta finish reading your thing. I wanted to thank Extreme Traveler and Antoine B for your Cash App donation that y'all sent today. So I didn't go live on my channel, so I said let me read that out today. Thank you for the Peru Cash Apps, Antoine B and Extreme Trav. Highly appreciate you for the Cash Apps. Thank you. I'll read them off if I go live tomorrow, on my stream. So shout out to you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You getting Cash App. You getting Cash Apps on your day off. You're not even live, and you getting the Cash Apps in.
Yeah, so I had put a community post out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's what. Hey, hardest working man in YouTube. Highlander coming. He stepped it up with the $10. Can't wait to see the footage. Salute, man. So, what are your plans and goals and expectations for Lima, Peru? We never been there, so we don't know. But so,
I can kind of get a gauge on what's going on out there. Big Boss Real Talk. I've seen the greats like Check and Effect video. I've seen International Zoe out there. You know what I'm saying? I see my guy up and coming Pop. Pre-minute Pop. He was out there.
Right.
I've seen even Kirk Cash was out there. So I've seen KBS Travels, who was in the chat. I just seen him in the chat. KBS Travels in the chat. He got a video coming out, I think, tomorrow. There you go. Yeah, shout out to KBS Travels. I can get a gauge on if I'm gonna like it or not. I'm glad we're going now, Big Boss, when it's summertime.
I hear it's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. It's warm enough for the beach. You know what I'm saying? That was my main goal, to get out there during the summertime. So I have pretty much a gauge on the city area, which is Lima. I'm going to try out different parts of the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Miraflores, what's that? Barranca, what's that? Zara Lapita. Zara Lapita, that's the downtown area, which KBS is telling me about. KBS said, hey, so some girls over there, but he says it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of sketchy. It's a sketchy area, but there are a bunch of girls, like he said, Venezuelans, Colombians. That's in the downtown, the center area. You know what I'm saying? And so everything is about cab ride, Uber. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get some nice weather and no rain. I don't want any goddamn rain, Big Boss.
Man.
No goddamn rain. I want nice sunny skies. So because I want to enjoy the beach also. Now they saying we can't. I don't know if we could bring beer on the beach. I've seen somebody had a video and they took the beer away when they was entering the beach. I guess they sell beer on the beach.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Somehow. So but I'm looking forward to it, man, because this is a new destination. I said, let's do something new for 2025 for the channel, and really for me, because I'm not really that type of YouTuber anyway that does vlogs. I mean, I do them, I drop them, but it's not really that imperative for me. I just wanted to see something new personally for myself more than anything, even more than for the channel. But it's cool that I'll drop some videos for the channel in itself. But My main goal was to see it for myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And because we live so close to South America and Central America, I said, you know what? Let me try out some of these other places besides the Brazils, besides the Colombias. You know what I'm saying? Besides the DR all the time. We got to, so there's other places.
Passport Bros hot spots.
Yeah, there's other places that we should at least try. Yeah.
Love Entertainment, Brazil 20 times, man. Are you serious? I ain't been nowhere yet 20 times. I am guilty of that. Shout out to Love Entertainment. Yeah, you gotta spread it around, man. Boss's orders. Oh man. If you gotta go somewhere,
you must got some buddy passes, Love.
Yeah,
you buddy passes or something.
So
what you got?
You already know.
Love Entertainment.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah, he has to. Hey, my last Brazil trip was on Love Entertainment Buddy Pass. Hello. Oh man! Shout out to Love Entertainment.
Love Entertainment must work with NYC The Future at whatever airport he works at. How you get all them flights, boy?
Yeah. He have a similar situation, very similar, and that's how I did my Brazil number 5. My Brazil number 5 was because of Love Entertainment's hookup. That's what's up.
Okay. So I guess
Highlander
again. I guess right. All right.
Highlander is again. Lima is cool, but the elevation is no joke. So be prepared for that. Wait, so this Lima itself, I thought if we was gonna go and we still undecided, Boss and Raze, if we're gonna go out to Machu Picchu,
right?
But you said Lima itself is high elevation. The city, damn.
It's probably higher than normal places. I mean, than other places. It's not as high as the Machu Picchu area, but it's probably still high as comparison to let's say Nicaragua or I don't know, Mexico. So maybe it's a little up there in the sky, big boss. So
oh man. Well, that reminds me of one place I have been twice in Colombia, Bogota. Bogota is up in the mountains. Bogota has elevation, and you feel it. You feel it.
Right.
And people told me that before I went, and when I went, they wasn't lying. It's to the point, feel it your first day or two, you feel it. If you are walking upstairs, you'll feel it. I'm like, damn. So Colombia, Bogota elevation is no joke. Okay, so we got some people in the chat. So Mr. Anthony Nickdane said it's not elevation in Lima. He lying. Oh,
I know Anthony. Salute. What up, Anthony? What up?
Shout out to Anthony. He said he lied. He calling you a liar, Highlander. Hey, but Highlander gave me money to tell me that. I don't know. $10 said it's high elevation, right? And you saying he lying. You said it's sea level. Right, Highlander, defend yourself, man. Defend yourself, Highlander. At Anthony, I had issues when I was there, similar to Bogota. Okay, they going back and forth. Bogota is 9,000 feet above. Yeah, Bogota. Ooh, for real? I didn't know that high. Bogota ain't no joke, man. You haven't been to Bogota yet, huh?
No. I just flew out. That's when I thought I was gonna die in the airplane. I flew out because I had I had to fly into Bogota to get back to Jersey. I was flying into Jersey through United Airlines, and and that's when I thought I was going to die in a plane.
What happened? Oh, okay, like recently, like months ago or whatever. When you did
No, this is like 2 years ago when the gas mask. I put the but not the gas, but the mask, the oxygen mask fell, and I put the video up on the channel.
Right. Okay. Well, hold on. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. I did a re-edit. You know what I'm saying? How you gotta do. I took it down. I did the re-edit, big boss. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Movie magic. Magic.
You YouTube wizard. You YouTube wizard. I said, wait a minute. I know when that though 2 years ago. I know time, but time is flying though. Time is flying like nobody business. Like,
time flies.
But 2 years. Okay, they going back for what's going on. Highlander laughing. What they talking about? Damien, I'm still undecided on Peru. I see those YouTube walking videos where most of the women most other women have an indigenous look. Not a fan of that. Oompa Loompa. But then I see passport bro vids where they got exotic ones in it. What do you say to that? What do you think about that? What is your opinion?
My opinion
From
is that
outside looking at video before we go.
Yeah. And shout out to Damian Wilson. Yes, I noticed that. I'm a fan of any woman. I'm a fan of any looking woman that likes razor rays. I don't care. They like me. Beggars can't be choosers, goddamn it. But
there you go.
Now,
just don't be too thirsty.
Peruvian woman, you're gonna have they got different features than Colombian and Venezuelan. You can see the contrast because there are Colombian and Venezuelan women out there. Now, right. KBS told me that personally. He was out there. You see KBS his channel. He's seen the beauties. Now, what I'm looking for, I don't mind hanging out with some Colombian and Venezuelan. I don't mind it, but I'm in Peru. I want to meet some Peruvian women. You know what I mean? Because, you know, and there's some fine Peruvian women. Now, you're not going to get the abundance of 8s, 9 to 10s, and I hate to do this, you know, the judge. But 8s, 9 to 10s, natural Peruvian women just casually walking around those areas like you would in the Cartagena as far as getting the Colombian woman. You like the abundance of beauty, 8s, 9 to 10s. Right. But there is some that you can, you know, see, and that's just the beauty of it. It is not every country has to be the same. It doesn't have to be like a Colombia where you have, you know, tons and hundreds of just random good-looking Colombian women just walking around. It doesn't have to be that way for me personally. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't need to have, you know, drop dead bombshell woman around me 24/7 like that all the time. I mean, I don't mind it. Believe me, I don't mind it. But if not, it doesn't bother me at all. Like I'm looking forward to meeting some you know, classic Peruvian woman out there. Yeah, because they're scattered, you know, they're scattered exotic Colombian and Venezuelans around anyway too. If you know, if you really want, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's all good.
You figure if you're going to that country,
if you're going to Peru, you're going to see Peru. You at least want to see.
You want to see the representation of that country.
Yes.
Kind of like people go. Well, I get this though. I still get it, but I gotta say it because I do the same. Kind of like people going to Thailand, only going for Africans. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah, Jay Rello.
Going to Thailand, chasing after Africans. But the thing, but you know, the
he might as well be in Kenya.
Yeah, you might as well go. But the thing about the travel shit is cool. It is cool to have some hub type places where you can have a variety, right?
Right.
What's wrong with that? So, you know, what's wrong with going to a country and that country is like a hub type country where you have other ethnicities where you can sample?
Yeah, because Geraldo, he probably would have never like dealt with any Kenyans anywhere anyway. Like, if he didn't see them out in Thailand, he probably wouldn't. So it's still new to him. So so like you said, the Venezuelans. You dealt with Venezuelans before? No, I mean, unless you go to Colombia, you deal with Venezuelans.
Yeah, you know, because I never went to Venezuela.
Right.
But when I go to Colombia, I make sure I mess with a lot of Venezuela. And the same thing with the mighty DR.
Right.
Most of us have not went to Haiti, but in Sasua, we have dealt with who? Haitians. So again, it's good to go to a place that has, of course, its own people, but has like a variety of others mixed in.
Exactly. But like I said, if you go into Peru, expect to be around Peruvian looking chicks. Let's be honest, as a man, as all of us, we are all men. But you know, don't expect it to be in abundance like Colombia as far as the extreme quality like Colombia. Don't expect that, because if you get your hopes up, you're gonna be disappointed. I mean, really, I don't know. Everybody travels for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? If you're going strictly for that, for female.
What do I travel for?
And you
where the Bossy boss travel?
Yeah, no, you prove you prove that you not just go, because you was in what's that? Where were you? You were just in Nairobi, right?
Yes.
Oh, Tanzania. Yeah, but you didn't.
In Nairobi. Yes.
Nairobi. But you didn't go to their version of Sasua out there. You stayed.
No, I did.
Mombasa. You didn't go to Mombasa, and
I
that's
did.
their version of Sasua. So you proved that
Right.
you know what, you can rock out in a non-Sasua.
I wanted to go though, and I'm going next time.
Yeah. But you proved you wasn't so desperate where you had to go to Mombasa to get that Sasua feel.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying?
What up, Bossy Ball? Hey, if it's women around, hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Exactly. So I'm gonna make it do what it do in Peru. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I don't need and like no, don't be mistaken. They do have the strip where there's like Sasua type vibe.
Yeah,
they do. I mean,
do.
Basically almost all these countries got that. Like Big Boss. That's what people fail to realize. All the Costa Rica, of course, Amsterdam. Aruba has it. People don't know Aruba. I've heard Saint Martin has it.
Yeah, the
all
ABC
these
Islands,
countries and islands,
Aruba.
they have a Sasua type vibe on certain blocks in certain areas in these places. If you really want that, you know what I mean? So all you gotta do is book a hotel near it. I'm not saying you gotta stay exactly on the block of it, but 5-minute cab ride. I mean,
wow. Yeah.
What they saying in the chat? What they saying?
I don't know. I'm doing something else right this minute.
Salute, Stacks. Stacks,
huh?
Thank you for the Cash App too. Stacks 82. Thank you for that 50 bomb. Stacks 82. I appreciate you for the Cash App donation. I got Stacks 82 in the chat. Yeah.
It just came through just now.
No. That was the other day. That was the other
day.
He support. You know what I'm saying? So Stacks 82.
That's what's up. So let me go ahead, share the screen. Yeah, hold on. So I see these guys in the chat is talking about something. Well, hold on. Damn.
They fighting? What y'all fighting about in the chat? What they fighting about? Boom. They got smoke in the chat. Oh, Lima Street Clips. Yeah, this the guy. This the man right here. This the man.
This is the man.
Lima.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was supposed to be. Look at that. He did a video on Rello. What the hell?
Oh, word? That's recent? Oh, that's before. That's a while.
Well, yeah, several months ago. I mean, this on Cartagena.
All right. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he ruined her life. Oh my goodness. Well, we gonna bypass that.
Oh man. Damn.
We're gonna bypass that.
Rello was a star, man. Rello was a star.
Rello. We're gonna bypass the Lima streets. What do we got going on? What do we got going on the Lima street?
Oh, look at this.
What
area is this?
He didn't quite say. Hello. Rainbow. Dang, she was kind of dark black skin.
Big Boss.
Man.
Don't take a loss, Big Boss.
I'm not. You're going to be lit, Raze.
Big Boss, don't get lost in the sauce.
Oh, man.
This looks like the downtown area. This
yeah.
Zarin Lapita. Zarin Zapita.
Lima Peru.
Plaza Norte. Yeah, this
Plaza
downtown.
Norte.
It's the central area.
The central area, okay.
What y'all thinking, chat? What y'all looking at, chat? What y'all looking at, chat? What y'all thinking? Rate the girls. Rate the girls. I'm going for the food though, chat. Rate those girls.
Rate them.
I'm telling the chat. Rate the girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Looking like that's a mix of Peruvian, Venezuelan, right? Venezuelan, but definitely Venezuelan. But you got some natural, you got some homegrown.
That's kind of busted right there.
Yeah,
it's kind of busted. Let's fast forward.
No, well, I mean, you gonna get a different. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be eating some meals, watching.
So this is Plaza Norte. Okay. Taking. Okay. They just standing up close. And what are the women doing? What are they waiting for, Raze? Why are they standing up?
They waiting for the bus.
Okay. Lima, huh? Okay. Okay.
Now this is the downtown areas.
It's downtown, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to take the cab around over there. I'm not going to stay in this area, but I mean, I go over there. You know, I go over there. But KBS did tell me it's kind of it looks kind of sketchy in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's sketchy. But you know what I mean. You know, you get in, get out. You know what I mean?
Get in, get out. Hold on.
Check Effect filmed over there. He got a film. He filmed over there.
Okay, what we got? Oh, hello, what's going on? Oh man, he got the police. Oh, they checking him.
Wow, he got it, man. Yeah.
What you doing out here, Chica? He getting the phone number. That's what he doing.
He getting that number, getting them.
Hello,
digits.
White.
Boom.
Hello, Tidy Whitey. Oh man. Okay, what's going on? Mega Plaza. I see the plaza. Mall Plaza. Okay. Little Slim Goody right there, huh?
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Just around the area you're gonna be at, right? Mega Plaza. Is Mega Plaza? Oh.
Yeah. I will be in Mega Plaza. I don't know if this is Mega Plaza.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't, yeah.
But,
they got different areas.
It is posted up, huh? Okay. Well, so Raze gonna be lit. But yeah, we gonna hit up like bars, obviously bars, maybe some club. Damn. What was all that back there she had, man?
Woo, she had a lot of junk in that trunk. Yeah.
Minis. Police, they still getting phone numbers. WhatsApp contacts. Hey, I'm gonna hit you when I get off work. Okay. I'll be like, hola, hey, I'm Bossy Grand Jefe. You know what I'm talking about? From Oakland, California. We gonna be lit.
All right.
What's going on? Going on for the one time. We're gonna have to hit up the bars, maybe some clubs.
Well, you know I'm hitting up bars.
Yeah.
Nice bar lounge, some girls around. Don't
bar
matter.
Lounge.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Pink. Okay, Pinky.
Yeah,
Pinky,
man, you're gonna find something you like as far as like trying to pick her up to date. You know what I'm saying?
Bossy
you're
gonna
try to
be
date
lit.
her, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find something.
I see McDonald's over there. Okay. Pink stripe, little
take
mama.
them to McDonald's. Take them to Mickey.
Take it to McDonald's. Or some J Rello. Get some Burger King, huh?
Whatever. Use the coupons. You know what I mean?
Coupon? You take coupon? At participating stores, man.
Right.
Okay. Oh, they just spinning the block. Why they walking back and forth? They walking back and forth, spinning the block. Is this Pedro Clasante? Is this Pedro Clasante?
Yeah, I need to know what block. What was that? Can you?
I know, right?
Can you rewind it? Did he put the subtitles in the beginning? Like what block?
That's why he was supposed to be on the stream, man. Everything for 20. What's $20?
When that video first started, did that area pop up?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
No.
Don't leave
fruit without coming here. Damn, don't leave fruit
area?
Without coming here.
Now,
Where's here?
Where's
Lima
here?
Clips, where are you?
Did he have a description?
Even though he's not gonna pull up, let me hit him on Telegram.
How about the description? Did he put this area in the description? We need to know
this
area.
We got some more to go through. But shout out to Lima Clips. He was gracious enough to I kind of was going to do it anyway, but no, he straight up said that I can go to his channel and I can view all his videos, no problem. So yeah, shout out to Lima Clips.
Let me drop his channel link. Let me drop his channel link in the chat.
Okay, yeah. Oh, right on. Do that. Yeah, Mr. YouTuber, do that. Yeah. So he gave me full permission to go through his channel. I wish he was here though. He can kind of, like you say, explain some of this shit. But
yeah, some of the videos he got the streets in the area. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
there's multiple areas where the girls are at. You know what I'm saying? So let me.
Okay, right now, right here, this is Mega Plaza.
All right, this your area. Let's see Mega Plaza. Yeah, this the hood.
He's straight free camming. You see his fingers? You see his fingers up there? He's straight free camming.
Right.
He probably pretending he on the phone talking. Oh man.
That's how I was when I was in Kensington, Philadelphia. I was like, man, I'm not trying to get attacked by these zombies out here.
Speaking in Spanish. What? 100 souls?
Wow.
$25?
Oh man.
$25 for what? What they talking about, Raze?
Well, dinner and a movie.
She got the agua. She want to have a dry throat. She said 25 US, man, for what?
Dinner and a movie.
You get her in the mood?
Dinner and a movie. You
get in the movie? Dinner and a movie? Oh, a date?
Yeah.
She looks Peruvian, huh?
Yeah, she looks straight. Yeah, straight Peruvian.
That's pretty consistent. She also said 25. 25 for what, Raze? What they talking about?
Dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
$25 too? He said a bottle of water 25?
Yeah.
25? Are you out of your mind? Okay. $9.99. Are you out of your mind? He got that finger sticking out. You know he creek camming. Creek camming like a mug.
And I creep, yeah.
He got glasses and braces. You know what they say about girls with glasses and braces?
Ooh, I don't know. No comment.
Oh. What's she doing out there, man? She wasn't even fucking with it. Man.
And that's Mega Plaza. That's your area, Mega Plaza.
Okay,
right
Mega
there.
Plaza and then Lindsay.
Oh, yeah, Lindsay.
Tour of Lima.
Mm-hmm.
We lit.
Lynch Rizzo, yeah.
Miraflores.
That's what I'm going to be. That's downtown. General Zapita.
Mega Plaza. Oh, he just smashing him up. Zapita, so he's going back and forth. He let you know.
Yeah, so I dropped that channel link. So anybody want to check that channel out?
Shout out to Lima Travel. Thank you for letting us view his content. Okay. Big Mama. What kind of trouble is Boss and Raze? Whoa, strike. Zebra.
Big healthy
referee.
zebra right there. That's zebra been eating.
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice right there. That's nice right there.
What are we gonna be getting to, Raze?
That's nice right there. What's that purple? Oh.
Green. Whoa.
Green. Oh my goodness. Oh my big boss.
Hey, I got some green for you. I got some green.
This is Jaron's
It's gonna be lit, y'all. We lit tonight. We lit. Send it in. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Oh man, legs, baby cakes. Okay. Hey, we gonna be lit, y'all. We gonna be lit. You gonna have to follow us. Boss and Raze and Boss.
So Lynch Rizzo, this area is
Rizzo. Okay.
Yeah, so there's multiple areas out there.
Areas
that you can get that Sasua vibe, that Sasua stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just up to you. It's how you the trip is how you make it. You know what I'm saying?
How you make it? How you
staying
set
at
it up? I love it when a plan comes together.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Okay. I hear they got brothels down there. Yep.
Hey,
I said they have brothels.
If you into that, you know, you got that. You know, if you into that, yeah, I know. Yeah, my guy told me that there are, you know, brothels.
If guys are into that, so you can use footage. Yeah, all that junk. What you gonna do with all that junk?
Yeah, man. This is man. That's what I'm saying. People. You know. If you love women, like not every place has to be Colombia, or you know what I'm saying, or Colombia quality. Not every place has to be. Like I said, they got some great food out here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna test that food.
You know what's going on? Hold on. Hola. This Bossy. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Yay Town, baby.
Uh-huh.
You get up off your phone. Look at you. Oh, they gonna see Boss in rare form. He said nasty work. What's nasty work, Keymaker? Yeah, Stacks 82 say most of them chicks are foreigners. Probably. You know,
a lot of Venezuelans. They say a lot of Venezuelan females are out. Yeah, a lot of Venezuelans.
I'm not even mad. When I go to Bogota, I'll be on the Venezuelans more than the Colombians.
How can you tell the difference? I mean, in Colombia, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Venezuelans
you know what?
And the Colombians. I can't tell.
That's
now, Peru, I can probably tell, but the Peru chicks got a certain feature to them.
Yeah,
I can't tell Colombia from Venezuela.
You tell with Peru built chick, yeah. Believe it or not, I got a pretty good radar for Venezuelan versus Colombian. One thing, to me, I noticed the Venezuelans tend to be a little bit melanated, a little darker, but that doesn't go across the board. You got straight Afro-Colombianas.
Right.
So, I don't know. I can just kind of... Well, one thing, though, I can say this. Okay, great. It's all great. One thing I can say is the area of Bogota, I go to Santa Fe, it is kind of gentrified, bro. They kind of put the Venezuelan girls in one area away from the Colombian girls for the most part.
Right. So
you kind of know if you go to Venezuela, you kind of go down this street, you go over here.
Right.
So pretty much 90-ish% everything over there is going to be this or that. So that's kind of how they got it.
Right. Yeah, this is my area, Miraflores. Yeah, Miraflores.
Yeah. Miraflores, okay.
Yeah, Miraflores got them too. Miraflores got them, big boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got them.
I bet you the dinner in the movie costs more.
Hey, you know, I'm moving around anyway. You know what I'm saying?
The dinner in the movie costs more. Miraflores, that's a tourist area.
I don't know. It's my first time. That's why I got to explore.
It's supposed to be safer though.
You know what I'm saying?
Relatively. Okay.
Can we find a wife out here, big boss?
Flores.
Shout out Auto Will. Auto Will is in the building. Ronin Travel is in the building. He said he didn't film Pizza Street. I'm quite sure he has Pizza Street in his playlist somewhere. Okay. But Auto Will. And I see Ronin. What up, Ronin? This your area?
Now this is my area. Yep. Okay, we banging.
Mm-hmm.
We turf banging. Mega Plaza.
Douglas Anderson in the building. Melvin Riddle in the building. Salute, guys, in the chat. Damian Wilson.
Man, that kind of looks
High Octane once again. Oh, you're Transformers. Hey, watch
out. They got them out there.
Don't get caught up. Don't get caught out. Caught up with the Transformers.
Man, don't get caught up. Don't know J-Rello.
The Keymaker said they look like scope queens. Now there is some drugging that could go down out here too, big boys. That's one thing you gotta realize. There is some druggings that can go on out here, big boy. See the sad face. Soon as I said there's some druggings.
Some druggings.
Yeah, so these girls can slip some stuff in your drink. So.
Oh man.
Don't let your guard down too much with them.
Right.
Gotta know how to move.
Gotta know how to move. Okay.
I'm just glad it's gonna be warm out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gotta look at the 10-day forecast. See, because when it's warmer, everybody out, dressing sexy.
Everybody out about.
They're not in coats and stuff like that and jackets.
Man. So, but damn, like you really can't vlog outside in these areas. I don't think. That's why he creep camming.
We just seen Lima. I seen Traversity and Lucky out there. They were out there.
Yes. Yeah, they were, and they vlogged a little bit in the daytime, right?
Yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to Traversity and Lucky. Police up. Move along.
Keep it moving. Got the police. Got the security. That's good to see. That's good to see a police presence. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. In Mega Plaza. That's what's up.
Yeah. Damn, big boss.
Then I'm gonna have a lot to do. Bossy boss, why you laughing, Raze?
Hey, I'm just laughing. I'm drinking and laughing.
Man, Bossy boss gonna have a lot to do in Mega Plaza, man. Hey. Right. What's that food? 69. Hold on. Let me go back. What's that food look like? We're gonna focus on the food. Hold on. That whole little meal, 69 soles.
All right. So what's that? What's 69 soles? Let me see. 69.
Well, 100 soles is only 30 US, and so that's less than. So what's that? Probably about 20. You probably put in there. The little look like the picture looked like some meat. It looked like maybe some fries back there. Okay. Right. And some vegetables. 69 soles. Okay. That's why they asking for 100 soles, right? They can get a meal.
Yeah.
They can ask for 100 because food costs 70. They can get a meal and have 30 left over. 30 soles.
Yeah, that was 18 US dollars for that.
So it's 18. Okay, that's what's up. Thanks for looking that up. $18. Whatever that was, 15 soles. All right. Still Mega Plaza. Chunky. Ooh.
They got some nice one, yo. And anywhere you go, you're gonna find some nice girls to talk to.
Man, she spent off on dude.
You always gonna find her. Yeah, she bro. You always gonna find some girls to talk to, man. It don't have to be 100% like 8, 9 to 10 walking around, man. You always you're not gonna be with 40 girls. You're not gonna try to date all the girls anyway, unless you that type of guy that need 50 to try to date 50 girls in your trip. That's insane. Right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you let's say it like this: would you rather get one of these good, nice good one out of the bunch of this, or a bunch in, like, let's say Pattaya, if you're not really into Asian chicks? Now I know you love Pattaya, but I'm saying for guys that's not really into Asian women, would you come here and pick a bad chick out here, even though it's not a hell of a lot like Colombia? Would you rather that you get your 1 or 2 good ones that you can date out here for the trip, or an abundance of Pattaya chicks? So that's what
abundance, man. I do abundance.
Yeah, see, it just depends on what you're looking for. But you prove that you don't have to, because you was in, like I said, you was in Africa and you didn't go to Mombasa. Mombasa. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but guess what? I had an abundance in Nairobi though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, as much as I could. I mean, yeah, you know, yeah.
Man. Well,
you must have missed a few of those lives, man. You missed a few of those
you know
lives.
what? I did see. I know I seen 2 girls. You had 2 girls in the live. I like.
Yeah, I had more than that. But yeah. But
you
yeah,
know, so
it probably would have been way.
I saw 2 of them.
Saw
So
2
all
of
right,
them.
so you probably have. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'd have went to the box, it would have probably been way more than that. So this is the Rizzo.
Yeah, it's another area. Lynch Rizzo area. So there's basically, you know, different areas where, you know, girls hang out at.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for anybody that's watching and you know, wanting to know about Peru, I haven't been there. It's gonna be my first time. It's gonna be Big Boss first time. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what it's all about. It does get chilly, so you gotta go. You want to go when it's like the summertime. Unless you know, like I said, everybody different. Unless you just like cold weather. You know what I'm saying? So it don't get extremely cold.
They trapping like Sasua, man, walking around.
Yeah. So this is a different look. You know what I mean? For people that haven't been trying to get out to Peru or whatever like that. Like I said, we had some of the great ones go out, like International Zoe, KBS, Check.
Right.
Matter of fact, I seen International Zoe did a video out there inside Machu Picchu. I was watching that last night. So
oh wow.
Yeah, he did a video on Machu Picchu. This is the downtown area right here. So I'm highly intrigued by Peru. You know what I'm saying? Highly intrigued. And it feels good to be going to a new place in South America. You know what I mean? I did the Costa Rica. You know what I mean? So you know, Costa Rica. I never really thought I would be going to Peru, to be honest with you. I was like, well, I could skip all that, but you know, I said, hey, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know. Oh, Lima Street Clips is in the chat. He said he could come up.
Oh, okay.
Let me drop his channels. Hold on, Lima Street Clips, guys. This is the person in the chat who you've been viewing. Lima Street Clips says, I got some time if you want the chat. Yes, so I'm gonna drop his channel link.
I dropped the link. I sent him the link on the what's name, but I'll drop it. I'm gonna drop it in here for.
He's coming up.
Yeah, he has it though, but I'm gonna drop it right now.
The videos y'all been watching is from Lima Street Clips. I just dropped his channel link. Subscribe to his channel, guys. Subscribe to his channel. Oh man, this is cool. I've been studying his videos tediously over the past month, and this is cool to have him coming up here. You know what I mean? Subscribe to his channel, man. Come on, guys, subscribe to the channel. Lima Street Clips will be here. Wow.
All
Yeah,
right,
man, I'm excited. I'm excited, Big Boss. I'm excited to
this link right here is for Lima Travel. Hit the link.
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, he said he set up like 2 days ago. That's what's up.
Shout out to Snowman. Shout out to you, Snowman.
Okay, Snowman, type real quick. What made you sub when I shared the thing on my community tab? Because you did it recently within 2 days. What made you sub 2 days ago? When I shared it, I know you shared it too, right?
Yeah, I shared it yesterday. Yeah, I shared it yesterday.
And I shared it about 2 days ago. That's what's up. All right.
Yeah, I had to let people see, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know, this is yo, I mean, I've seen some nice ones in the videos, man. I've seen some nice ones in the videos. I mean, like I said, I really not just all about the girls. I want to try that food, man. I want to try that food. People in the chat, and shout out to Ronin Travelers in the chat. Shout out to you, Ronin. I want to try that food too, man. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to see the cost of living. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the cost of living out there. Also, Big Boss.
Okay. Yeah, I know you was telling me that behind the scenes. That's what's up.
Of course.
So the link is in the chat. So you can click it, Lima Clips. But Lima Clips, I sent it to you on Telegram and on WhatsApp. So you have it. Because I remember you said you might, if you have some time, you might be able to pull up. So just in case, I sent you the link on Telegram, and I sent it on WhatsApp. You already have it, and I just put it in the chat too. So either you got 3 ways. So come up if you can. So when I shared the screen, I wasn't able to see the chat, but I was looking on my phone and I saw, I think, a super chat that came in. Let me go back. I don't want to miss it. So when I shared
pay them bills. Oh, Stacks from our guy Stacks.
Stacks 82. Stacks 82. Okay. Razor, my Peruvian friend told me that the center of Lima, that's where them chicas are at Centro.
Zapita. I mean, Zapita. The Zapita area. You just seen the Z? That's the center. KBS told me too. That the Zarin Zapita area. That's the center. But there's Stacks. But there's girls in Miraflores. There's girls in the Lynch Risso area, which you've seen, and there's girls in the Mega Plaza area. So there's like 4 or 5 different areas where there's chicks at Stacks 82. But shout out to you for that $9.99 to Big Boss. Shout out to you, Stacks 82. Yeah. But the center is the Zarin Zapita area that you seen on the Lima street clips.
All right. Speaking on the Lima street clips, in the building we have...
Yo. What's good?
What's good, sir?
How you doing,
How
man?
are you tonight?
Good. You know, got a little bit of time. Let's hope I can teach you guys about Peru a little bit.
Hey, we're all ears. Me nor my friend Raze, neither one of us has been. This will be our first time. So whatever knowledge you can impart. And before you do that, everybody, after this, I'm going to put his details in the description box. He gives consultations. So Snowman, you said something like, me and Raze got you looking at Peru now. So anybody who's now interested after seeing these videos, Lima clips, he gives consultations. I will put his details in the description. But right now, sir, what do you have for us?
Okay, so Peru is a very big, like, I'm not gonna say passport bro zone, but there's a lot of sex, like tourism, right? Like that type of shit.
Okay.
And it all depends on, like, you know, there's different levels of it, right? Like you can go to like the basic spots like Miraflores and Barranco, right? Okay. But those are the places that everybody tells you to go. So those are the most, like, you know, comfortable places for tourists.
Yes.
But the closer you are to the tourist zones, the farther you are away from the chicas. So yeah. So that's how it kind of works. So the closer you want to get to the chicas, you're gonna have to, like, you know, lower your comfort level a little bit. So that's kind of like why I do the consultations, because I tell people, hey, like, what's your level of Spanish? Like, how well can you maneuver around, like, you know, some place where nobody speaks Spanish, like a non-tourist area? So that's the reason why. And I kind of tailor my consultations around that. And even if you don't speak Spanish, I can pretty much tell you how you can go around and access these areas in like the safest way possible. Because it is possible, but you can't go in there blindly, you know? So that's what I like to tell people. I know you guys see the videos and stuff like that, and the place I'm recording in is, like, you know, it's far away from Miraflores, it's far away from Barrancos. So it's possible you can have a good time, man, but I'm just saying, like, guys, be careful when you're down there. But yeah, like, it's a fun place. The prices are ridiculously cheap. The food is fucking amazing. So what I like to tell people is, like, you know, you can do a little bit of 50-50, right? You can, like, do half Miraflores and then half the degen zones, like, call them, like Pokemon hunting. And yeah, so that's how Peru's broken down into. There's a lot of different places you can go to. Like, in total, I would say there's about like 10 zones.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah, there's like 10 zones, man. But like the most popular ones are, like, there's a top 3, right? And if you know more Spanish, then you'll be able to get to those other zones. But if you don't know Spanish, you could probably access some of the, like, the big ones, right? Like the center of Lima, the Mega Plaza, and like the Chongos, right?
Yeah. Mega Plaza in the building.
Yeah. Mega Plaza is pretty friendly to tourists and stuff like that. It's okay.
It's not as dangerous as it looks. Lima
I mean, after a certain time, like, you know, you got to be careful, like, around what time, like, you know, the crowd changes, right? It's a party zone. And yeah, there's, like, what you see the recordings at, it's like a certain part of it And then like to the other side, there's like I would say like the normie zone, right, where there's normal clubs, and there's like just normal people walking around. That certain strip that you see me record at, that's like a certain spot, you know. I would just advise people just like don't try to stay there too late, you know. Try to go during like the normal hours.
Okay.
Because the women are out during the evening time. That they
yeah. Some of them are out pretty early.
You don't have to for women. If anybody that's going for women, they don't have to be there at night when the woman comes out. They're out there during the daytime. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So honestly, like when you go there, like these places aren't built for like, you know, tourists, right? Like Colombia is like full of like, it's all catered to Americans, but Peru, it's catered to the locals, right? Like it's a dude that comes off of work 4 p.m. He just goes, hits up the chongos real quick, hits up Mega Plaza before he goes home to his wife and kids, right? That's how it's kind of like built over there. It's not really meant for the tourists, but obviously tourists can go there and have fun. But that's what the environment is like. It's not like a party zone, right? It's not like you know parqueyeras or anything like that.
Right.
But you know you can make the most out of it as like, you know, as the guy who's traveling there. But just know that it's just strictly just to smash, right?
Hey, I have no problem with that. I cannot tell a lie. I chopped down the cherry tree.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of just like what I want to like get out to you guys is that, and a lot of people don't know this, is that if you're in the tour zones, like all the stuff that you see in the videos, you're probably not going to see. You're gonna need to venture out, and that's like the truth of it, you know.
Yeah, well, I've seen some in Miraflores. I've seen some of your videos. You show us a few chicks in Miraflores, not as much as the other.
That's San Juan de Miraflores. That's separate from the general like Miraflores zone. So the way Lima's broke up is like, this is why I do the conversations, right? There's, you know how New York City has like 5 boroughs?
Yes.
So Lima has like 36 boroughs. So yeah, so one borough is called Miraflores, one borough is called Barrancos, and then, you know, where I say San Juan de Miraflores, that's another separate borough, and you're gonna need to like, you know, make your way over there, and you know it takes some planning. That's why like I like to do these conversations, man, because it's kind of like Build-A-Bear, right? You have to make your own trip based on what you want to do. Like I always ask people when I do my conversations, like, what percentage of your time do you want to be a degenerate, and what percentage of your time do you want to like, you know, do normal tour stuff?
95%.
Yeah.
95.
So if you're 95%, then, you know, I'm gonna cater that shit to your experience, right? Some guys don't want to do that though, right? Because everybody comes with like different goals. Some guy wants to do like half, you know, I want to see the tourist shit. Some dudes go to Machu Picchu, right? And they tell me, oh, how many days do I need to stay in Lima to go to Machu Picchu? Like, are you guys aware like how long it takes to get to Machu Picchu?
He is.
Yeah.
How long,
Raze? I seen a video from Zoe. He flew like an hour to Cusco and then took a 4-hour, I think, train ride over there somehow.
Yeah, bro, it's a whole
bus.
It's a whole mission. So like you gotta at least allocate minimum 3 days.
What?
2 days if you're like trying to like, you know, really fit it in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're planning a 6-day or 10-day trip, like 3 of your days are gonna be just in Machu Picchu, right? So if that's the case, and you're trying to like, you know, find some Pokemon, you gotta like, you know, find the fastest way to get to them in the safest way possible. Right. So I'm all about efficiency, you know, just because I know a lot of guys are here like only 10 days. And because Lima has so many zones, it has like 10, 12 zones. Like, you know, you got to be efficient. You got to know where to go exactly.
Right. Wow. You got to hit the ground running, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out with Tripping with Jay. He said, please mention what word is that? What is he trying to say?
Ceviche. In Peru, that's a food.
Oh, ceviche? Oh, yeah.
Ceviche,
oh, bro, like the fucking Peruvian food is fucking crazy, man. Honestly, I don't know if you guys heard this, but Lima is like the food capital of South America. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's what
somebody called Raze keeps telling me that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Even more than a woman, because, you know, I can get women anywhere. I'm looking forward to the food. That's why I want to do some food tasting videos.
Yeah, like what Peruvian food do you know about? Do you know about any? You're just gonna go like just blindly.
No, well, some people talk in my chat. They had ice cream shot some of the meals and some of the dishes they told me to try, which I can't pronounce. I don't know, but I got them, so I'm gonna order.
I got you. If anybody remembers this, right?
You know the names.
The main ones you want to try are lomo saltado, right? That's like the stir fry. That's one of the best ones. Ceviche, another one up top. What's another one? One of my favorites is ají de gallina, carapulca chinchan. Like I wish I could I had my computer on me, but I'm on my phone right now, so I really can't show you this type of shit. But yeah, it's just tons of food, man. I would say that Peruvian food and like Mexican food are like on the same level. So if you like Mexican food, man, you're gonna like Peruvian food.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward.
Yeah. But I don't like Colombian food. So is it better than Colombian food?
Yeah. I don't know if in the States, sometimes if you go to a Colombian restaurant, they serve some Peruvian food. Like that's how like lacking their cuisine is, that they steal some of our food to put in their restaurants. It's kind of silly in my opinion.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Shout out to Damian Wilson with the $5 super chat. Look like it's a question. Question for Lima Clips. How different is dealing with the girls on the street, like in this video, versus the normal Peruvian women?
All right, I'll tell you this. Peruvian girls, I'm gonna just be straight honest with you, man, because like, I'm Peruvian. Like my parents are Peruvian. I grew up in the States, but like, I look Peruvian. Peruvian girls are pretty mid, all right, compared to Colombian girls, compared to like Venezuelan girls. A lot of them look very indigenous, right? So that's kind of like a downer. And by indigenous, I mean they look like Native American, right? So if you're into Native American looking chicks, then yeah, that's your thing. But generally, because they're kind of mid, it's easy, man. If you're like a average looking guy in the United States, you can pull Peruvian girls pretty easily, right?
With the Spanish, right?
Huh?
With Spanish.
Not honestly, in Miraflores, if you just strictly stay in the tourist zones, probably not, man. You'll be good with just like some basic with almost zero Spanish, because those girls are. I like to call them the opportunistic girls, right? The girls who are looking for the gringos, they're looking for sugar daddies and stuff like that. So you're gonna run into a lot of them there. If you want to like date some girls, they're
gonna find razors. They're looking for sugar daddies. They're opportunistic.
No, well, they ain't no sugar daddy. They're gonna be honestly, disappointed. They're disappointed. They want me to be a sugar daddy.
They're not all like that. Some of them play the long game. They'll look for green cards and stuff like that. But yeah, it's honestly, if you're like an average looking dude, it's honestly not that hard to pull normal girls in Peru if you're gonna stay in the tourist zones.
Okay. So Mr. Razor Raze. He is, far as I know, you are staying in the Miraflores area, correct, Razor?
Yeah, I haven't booked the areas yet, but I was gonna try different areas, like the Lynch Risso area, the Barranca area. Well, I know those are touristy areas, right? I don't mind it because I want to get my feet wet. I know the beach is in the Barranca area, so I want to be on the beach. Who knows? I might stay in the Barranca area even more than Miraflores area. Because I can hop in a cab if I need to go to the Lynch Risso area. The Zera and the Pita. Tell me more about the Lynch Risso area.
Okay. Like I said, Peru is very complicated. I can go into a whole spiel about what happened to Lince Risso. Lince Risso, as of 2025, I mean, it's been dead for like a year now, which kind of sucks. If you see the videos from my channel, a lot of those videos of Lince, those were from like 2023, 2024. So
got you.
There's still some action there, but it's not nowhere near its peak. Its peak back in those days, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like in a fucking 2-block radius, there was like 200 fucking chamas walking around. It was crazy. It was honestly, that was peak fucking Lima, man. And now if you stay there, it's only like 15 because there's like some mafia shit going on. Like I know a lot of guys in the YouTube space don't really talk about this shit, but there's like a lot of, human trafficking going on, right? So a lot of the city tries to like crank down on that shit. And that's what essentially happened to Lince. Like, they were tired of that shit happening in such an affluent area, and the cops came in there and just kind of shut it down.
Right.
So, and honestly, it kind of sucks though, because that was like one of the best locations and one of the safest spots. But it's like kind of it's not what it used to be,
Got you. No, that's some great information. And subscribe to Lehman Street Clips. I keep dropping this link. I dropped this link. You see this information right here? I'm glad you told me that because I was gonna make my way over there. So
you can go, man. Like that's why I always tell people like make an itinerary, because like the fun of Lima, in my opinion, and why I have fun with this shit is because when I go there, I'm having fun moving around everywhere. Like I'm going from spot to spot. Like on a good day, I'll visit like 4 zones in one day. Like that's fun for me, right? It's very adventurous. Like, it's not like you're just stuck in one place. Like, that's how I find the joy in it, right? It's a lot of like sightseeing and shit like that. If you're not really into that shit, then I would say just stay in Miraflores and just order a bunch of like online girls.
It's not my thing. It's not my thing. So yeah, so I'm glad you're telling me this because, like I said, I didn't book my hotel yet per se, but I got something I want to do in Mirror. Let me ask you before those ruins that I see. They say Miraflores. Now, what part of Miraflores are those ruins in? There's some ruins, some Inca ruins. What part of Miraflores?
The Huancayo ruins. Oh yeah, that's a place. That's a nice place to take a girl on a date. I don't know exactly where the ruins are, but yeah, it's in like Miraflores is like a small town. I don't know what city I can compare it to. It's like a small city. I don't know if you've ever been to like a city called like Norfolk or I don't know, like a small city in Westchester,
Virginia,
New York.
Norfolk.
Yeah,
Norfolk,
like a small city like that. It's small, but like so yeah, it's not that hard to find. It's everything's like within like maybe like a 5-minute Uber drive.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That's cool. No,
Shout out to Mr. Mister at the top of my list. Oh man, I'm late because I'm black. Oh man, shout out to Mr. Mister, the top of my list. CJ Ford.
Salute.
I just subscribed to Lima Clips. There you go. He's getting some more subscribers.
Man.
Subscribe to him and hit him up for CJ Ford. You've been down there. I know. You was down there with the homie Jordan. So shout out to CJ Ford. I'm gonna stay on a while longer. After Lima Clips go down, I will open it up to some guys who've been down there. That was already my itinerary towards the end of the stream. To have my special guest up here with Raze, and sometime hours in, right before I end it, I was going to bring up some of the people who went to give you a 5-cent opinion. And I know you were there, CJ Ford, because you were down there with Jordan. Shout out to you. But you still subscribe to Lima Clip. That's what's up. So I got a question. I got another question for you. And this is the format. I always say, if it's a question, and you're not on the panel, if it's a question for my featured guest, it should be a super chat. Damian Wilson again, $5. Question for Lima Clips. How is Lima in terms of potential expat destination for long-term stay relocation, quality of life, safety, and cost? And we answer, that's exactly what Raze wanted to know.
That's a great question. Great question. It's loaded.
So
it's a loaded
Wilson
question,
basically asked your question, Raze.
Okay, so from my point of view, like you have to look at it from me. Okay. I'm American, right? My parents are Peruvian, so I grew up with Peruvian culture my whole life.
Shout out to
I
you.
don't know what it's like for a person that has like no connection to Peruvian culture to come here and be like, how is this quality of life for me? I can say this, that everything is super fucking cheap in terms of like food, travel, and like, I don't know, groceries and shit like that, right? Maybe something that's a little bit more expensive is fucking like your hotel or your Airbnb stays. Average price for like a decent like Airbnb, depending on like where you want to live, right? Because Lima is like a massive city. If you look on Wikipedia, like I think we're the 4th biggest city in South America.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's fucking massive. So if you want to stay at Miraflores in like a nice 1-bedroom apartment, you're looking at like maybe $800 on the low end to like $1,200 on the high end, right? But if you go to another place like Jesus Maria, or if you go to Los Olivos, right, maybe it drops down to like $500, $400, right? But then you gotta like, you're dealing with, insecurity. You're dealing with like, you're just in a dangerous spot, right? It's not Miraflores.
Exactly.
You're kind of like, there's kind of this joke online that we Peruvians say, Peru is technically in a desert, right? So we call ourselves like Perukistan, like Pakistan. Once you fly in, you're gonna see everything looks fucking brown. It's a desert. That looks like Afghanistan. Miraflores is very green though, right? So that's where all the rich people live. So yeah, as far as like quality of life, I lived in both places. Like I actually lived in this place called Ceres Ate, which is very fucking dangerous, right? But that's where my family's from. But I stayed there for like a couple months. And I know most Americans wouldn't deal with that situation, right? One because they probably don't know Spanish. But if you are a person that just only knows English, then you're looking at paying anywhere from like $700 to like $1,100 for a spot in Miraflores, right? It's kind of expensive for hotels. I mean, for Airbnbs and like just renting a room. But everything else is cheap, right? Fucking food, travel, everything else is cheap. It's just that real estate can kind of be a little bit more expensive there, just because Peruvian currency is very strong, and that's why if you look at the videos, you see a lot of foreigners come to our country, right?
Yes.
Why? Because we have a good currency, and they like to like earn money in our currency and trade it well with the dollar. Like, how much is like a peso in Colombia? It's like 10,000 pesos for $1, right?
It's like ridiculous. Like a lot of zeros.
A Peruvian peso is, I mean, a Peruvian sol is 3 soles for $1. It's a strong currency. That's why they come down here to work, because we have a good economy.
Okay. Wow. So I guess
great
the
question.
main thing I would focus on is the safety. Now, when transparency, I did a consultation with you. So I said he gives good consultations. I did a consultation with him. Well, I know one of the things you were saying, don't get marked. You want to speak on that quickly?
Yeah, because of like, just how like the zones work. I just tell guys like not to treat it like a party zone, right? Don't go out there like, trying to like have an extremely good time, trying to be flamboyant. Because like I said, most of the guys who go to these zones are just, guys who just get off of work. If you really want to party, like, you're gonna probably have to go to the chongos. Okay. Do you guys know what chongos are?
I do.
What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is.
You know what it is without knowing what it is. I don't know if I
say it on YouTube. Like, they're the places you go where, like, houses, right? Houses, casas.
He know what it. He know what they are.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Right. That's like that's where like parties go. That's where like Peruvians go when they can like kind of let loose and not give a fuck about anything. Because it's in an establishment, and our establishments are massive, right? Some of our casas have like 100, participants.
Yes.
Of quality, right? They're massive. But in the streets, like where people record and stuff like that, like it's, you always want to be like extra careful, just because of like, just how shit works down there, right? There's mafia guys there. You just want to be careful. I always tell like, and I worry about you guys just because like you guys are Americans, right? And I show you guys some of these places, and I'm just like, I feel bad if something happens to anybody. And luckily, I've been doing this shit for like 3 years as like part-time. And luckily, I never had a story of somebody getting robbed. And I think that's because I'm doing a good job in like correctly warning people like how it is out here. I know the pictures look amazing and stuff like that. You see the big booty hoes and you're like, I'm down. But you gotta, just think smartly sometimes and just know, hey,
me down.
Yeah.
Hypnotized by the booty, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible, man. Just, you could do with some good planning, but just don't go in there like, I mean, you see some of my videos, I kind of make fun of Jay Rello, right? Like, if you're a Jay Rello, like, I was like, I don't like those type of travelers, right? I want smart people to come down here, respect my country, and we'll be Gucci.
Shout out to J-Bog in the chat. J-Bog, shout out.
Not to start nothing, but speaking on that, right? It's a real thing. This is a real thing. The way Jay Rello moves, the way he moves in DR, the way he moved in Colombia, even the way he's moving now in Thailand, could he get away with moving like that in Lima, Peru?
Honestly, like, I wish I had the time to watch Jay Rello like do shenanigans. I sometimes tune in to him, and maybe what's the other guy, Floyd? I tune to him sometimes, but like, I don't have time to watch him that much. But I know they act like dumbasses. Would their shit fly in Peru?
Yes.
Honestly, they might get away with it, but they probably might get robbed, right? They might get their shit stolen. It just depends on where they go. But honestly, I don't recommend acting like them down here. I just don't. If you just kind of stay low key, do your thing, like go to the zones, find the Pokemon you like, and you hang out with her, right? It's a good time, right? But it's not like a place where you can just kind of like act reckless,
Right.
But like I said, it's worth it because it's cheap, right? I mean, some places it's literally $13, so like that's kind of wild.
That's wild. A big boss want to know those places. Well, you probably told them in your consultations. How can people reach you for consultations, by the way? Like, what's that? I'm going to post it while you up here.
If you go on my channel, all my videos, I think I pretty much post my Patreon. Then you could just join I think it's tier 3, and it's $20. And you can just, that pretty much gives you like an hour of my time. And then after that hour, you can just text me whenever you want. If you don't want to do the Patreon thing, because I know it's like a monthly subscription, you could just like PayPal me. So just email me for that, and I'll just give you the PayPal information.
And what's your email?
It's Alan Tuda, like ALANTO THE 555 @gmail.com.
THE@gmail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'll put it here.
AlanToThe@gmail.com.
Yeah,
All right.
like Kanye too, though.
Yeah. And if you type it out in the back chat, I'll copy and paste it and put it in this chat. And absolutely, I will put it in the description even after this is posted.
Yeah, even at the Alan to the. Well, yeah, he put it at gmail.com. Okay. AlanToThe@gmail.com. Okay.
Yeah, he gives a good consultation when he has his computer set up, and you call him, and then, he shares the screen and show you stuff like that. And I remember one of the things you were saying that because people have been telling me that traffic is crazy down there because it's like one main road, and you did share one good hack of how to move around if someone wanted to do that. It's pretty much hop on the buses.
Yeah, I mean, there's different types of buses, but there's like one public bus that's run by the state.
Okay.
And the good thing about those buses is that the zones where the Pokemon are at is literally right outside the stops in most of the cases.
Right.
So when I told you guys earlier that I would go visit 4 zones in one day, that's pretty much how I would do it. I'll hop on the bus, go to the center of Lima, and then go to Plaza Norte, like hop back on the bus, go to Plaza Norte, hop back on the bus, go to Mega Plaza. So they're all connected by the bus. And I think that's kind of like that's how the zones are set up. Like they have to like follow this checklist where it has to be close to a bus station. It has to have a casino. And what else it has to have like, some big mall around it. If it has those 3 things, then you're pretty much guaranteed to have like a zone. And there's like, 15 of those in Lima. So they're everywhere.
30.
Yeah, so that's the convenient part.
The mall, and what did you say? What that word? It was Peruvian.
Casino, mall, and a bus station.
Oh, casino. A casino?
Yeah, casino. Yeah, they always have casinos. Every single zone has like a casino.
They got casinos out there, huh? A casino, mall, and bus station. Then it's a zone.
Stay out that casino. Stay out that casino.
It's like degenerate zone, right?
Degenerate. Oh,
yeah, it's right there.
They actually, is it Allen, ALLEN, or ALLAN?
No, it's ALAN.
AN. Okay, my fault. All right, so let me delete that. Okay. ALAN. So it's Allen, Stacks 82, and everybody else. Let me delete that.
Yeah.
Right. Got to work.
So yeah, like Peru's a good place. It just depends on like what your comfort level is, and depends on what you want to do. Just because, like I said, Peru has so much like tourism, like normal tourism, right? Right. And there's a lot to see.
Wow. Right on. Stacks 82 with the $2 question. Again, that's the format. If you have a question for my guest, let it be a super chat. How should you dress in Lima to not be marked?
Honestly, the only thing I would say that really mark you is because there are some black guys in Lima, and there are like some gringo-looking guys in Lima, right? Their first assumption is going to be that you're either Argentinian or Uruguayan if you're white, and if you're black, they're going to assume that you're whatchamacallit, like I don't know, like a dark Colombian, or you're a dark Venezuelan. That's going to be their first assumptions. Right. The only thing that will kind of like just they're going to assume, oh, that guy's a gringo, is if you have like dreads, right? Or if you're like a ginger. Right, in those 2 cases, they're gonna automatically assume you're.
Oh man, they're gonna figure me out. They're gonna figure out my dreadlocks. They're gonna figure me out. I'm in trouble.
Yeah. But other than that, like if you just don't dress super flashy, you'll be fine. I think those are just the only things I always tell people. Like, hey, just no dreads, and if you have like red hair, that's like a big giveaway.
Right.
But other than that, if you just stay quiet, like if you just kind of keep to yourself and only talk to the girls, then you should be fine.
Right. Just only talk to you. So here's my thing. Are you saying that to not be marked, that you need, to blend in, to not be seen as an American, or just not be seen as a flashy, goofy American?
I mean, there's barely any Americans there at all. So I'm just saying, like, you're not going to be marked as just an American. I mean, the more goofy American you look, I mean, they're going to figure it out more. But also, you got to also think a lot of these guys who come here, they're just like working dudes, right? You're not really worried about the other Johns. You're more worried about like sometimes the pimps. Those are, and like the girls, if they want to set you up after a certain hour. So if you want to stay super, super safe, just don't stay out too late, right? Like honestly, like, the safest time is probably like 4 p.m. to like 7 p.m. like after work, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, like that's not really party zone. That's not like party times, right? It's just like, you know, it's like just a certain time. It's its own thing, right?
Oh man.
Man.
Okay. It sounds like it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be an adventure.
We got to add a 555 at the end of that Gmail, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Allen to the 555 at gmail.com, guys. So Allen to the 555 at the gmail.com. So yeah, so now we got that.
Wait, yo, so you guys are gonna be staying in 2 separate places in the city?
Yep. We're gonna be across town from each other.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm gonna move around though anyway. But I said it's my first time. I didn't want to be directly in the hood when I first go. I want to get my feet wet first. You know what I'm saying? I do that with most countries I go to anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be, you know, I don't need to be, because I want to, like I said, I want to do those ruins, the ancient ruins that you was talking about in the Miraflores. I want to film that, and I got some other material I want to film out there inside the Miraflores area. I got a specific place, a restaurant I want to go to.
Which one?
So at least for the first 2 days.
Or La Nostra Concha, whatever it's called. Do you remember the restaurant? Or El Central? Oh, you guys, if a girl tells you to go El Central, don't go. That's just like a $500 restaurant.
No. Me.
Yeah, just watch out for that name, El Central. I was like, hey, let's go to El Central. Like, bro, she's about to hit you with like a $500 bill.
Yeah, thank you for telling me, because I'm walking out.
Yeah, all right. El Centro.
Thank you for telling me.
El Centro. Yeah, if a girl on Tinder says go there, do fucking say just don't block her, bro.
Yeah, I don't mess with Tinder. I never mess with Tinder anywhere, not even in the States. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I'm not. Yeah, I look at the menu prices. I'm not doing that. You know. Wow. I don't get caught up like that. I know those games.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys. The wrong is like, you guys are both on like opposite spectrums. So like, I guess Big Boss, he'd be like on the guy that's like, you know, mostly he's interested in the pros, and then like Razor Rick's like, you know, 50-50 guy, right? So 2 different conversations I'll give.
Hey, how you gonna judge me like that, man? How you gonna judge
bro, yo, honestly,
Boss is a man of
I'm on your side, Big Boss. I'm on your side. That's what
I'm a man of culture, man.
I'm full DJ, bro. I'm 100% DJ.
The food, the music, the national bird, the national anthem, the beach, the water.
Does Peru have Chica drugging problems? Can I answer that?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's why I brought it up.
Okay. Do you want to know something crazy? You are more likely to get drugged in the normal tourist zones than you are in the Pokemon zones.
I see that, because they're hunting tourists.
Yeah, right. And in the other zones, they're not really expecting you, right? Unless you pull up with the fucking iPhone 15 Pro. Right, and they're like, you know what? Like if you show up there like a broke boy, like fucking, I always tell people like, yo, if you can get a burner phone when you go to these zones, just so you don't like entice them. And if you have nothing to entice them with, you'll be fine.
Right.
But in the tourist zones, what's the normal game plan out there? You like go on a date with them, you go to the club with them, and then you want to bring them back to your crib, right? And that's where like all the problems like lie.
That's where they start.
Because you have all your shit there. You have your fucking laptop. You have your fucking thing. And most likely you're gonna be staying in your Airbnb. So you know the doorman is not really looking out for you like that, unless you like know him like that or you pay him. So I think I think a long time ago I saw these men tuition guys, like they got robbed in Peru because like they just broke every rule in the book. They fucking brought a random girl they brought back to their crib, and then they.
Did you know about that, right? Wait. Big Boss,
Alan Steve, 2 black guys. You see the slim and one bigger guy. You talk about
the men tuition guys a long time ago. One of them got robbed.
I did not know that.
Me neither.
Yeah. So I mean, it's common there, right? So that's why I say it's more common you'll get robbed in the tourist zones doing that type of like fuckery. All right, this is like something I tell people in my conversations. But if you really want to avoid getting robbed in tourist zones, like if you want to bring a girl back to your crib, Just bring her back to like a love hotel. That's like the number one way. Like there's a lot of love hotels. Like kind of like in the culture out there. To like bring girls to like temporary hotel and just smash them out. Yeah, like don't ever bring it. There's no need to bring it back to your house. And those temporary hotels are only like $10. So it's it's worth it's better to take them there than take them back to your crib where all your shit is.
Right.
So yeah, it does happen, guys. It does happen. It can happen out there in Miraflores too. We're not like immune to it. We're not immune to it.
Wow. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Peruvian flakes, huh? So they can drug you out there. So, but is it mostly drugging or is it like just straight robbing? Do they use a drug?
Well, they don't do scopolamine like in Colombia. They do sleeping pills.
Oh,
they'll just like drop sleeping pills in you, and they'll like probably drink with you a lot, right? And I'll tell you, Peruvian girls can hold their liquor sometimes. A lot of these girls can drink a lot. So yeah, so they'll all drink you, and then they'll slip something in there, and then you're just GG.
Oh man, drink you under the table.
Yeah,
huh? Slip a pill.
Yeah. If honestly, my train of thing is like if it's too easy, then it's something probably bad's gonna happen. That's just like my train.
Oh man. Well, that's why I go for pros, because what I say for the Colombia Medellin, most of the time it be the so-called non-pros that drug the guys, the non-pros off Tinder. And all that is just a Trojan horse. So it's just a Trojan horse. So they don't charge you anything up front because they know in their mind they're going to get on the back end. So they say, "Oh, it's free. We're just going to hang out. We're going to vibe and kick it." Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mess. Hey, a fair day is a fair exchange. I mess with chicks. They know that they're going to get some money. And so I think it cuts down on it a lot.
Yo, and depending on who they hit, because remember, there's a lot of like wealthy guys who go down there. Like some of these hits, like they hit like $10,000, $50,000 licks. It's crazy. Ooh. Like they get into your crypto, and they're pros. Like they have, it's a whole gang that like basically works like with the girl to like basically extract all your crypto, and there's ways around it. But still, like they're professionals at that shit. So I kind of like. I mean, I'm not saying like normal girls are all like this, but if you meet them at like the most popular clubs in the tourist zones, you're likely to find them. If you want to find like the most like true normal girls, bro, you got to pick them up at parks. You got to go to the mall, right? You got to go to like some random fucking event in Lima, right? Go to like a fucking soccer game or some shit like that, right? There you can pick up those girls, right? But if you're in the common hunting areas, you're guaranteed to get, especially if you're gringo, right? So that's my advice to people. Like, you can do what you want, but this is just like what I'm telling you, like from my experience. From
your experience. If you're in the common hunting areas, beware. You are the prey. You're being hunted.
Yeah, kind of, right?
You think you're doing the hunting, but you're being hunted.
Yeah.
Because you're the gringo in the tourist area, and they expect the gringos there, and that's where they go to hunt gringos. Got it. Gringo hunting. Mr. I don't drink, but everything I drink overseas is in a bottle, not a glass or a cup. I heard that.
And read the Stacks 82 super chat about the chicken. He was actually about the chicken or asking.
Yeah. Stacks 82. Thank you for the $2. Sanse Raze love chicken. Should he try koi?
Oh, do you guys know what koi is?
No, never heard of it.
Oh,
nope.
Bro. Huh? It's fried gerbil hamster.
No,
it's fucking delicious though, bro. You should give it a try. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, in the group, in our Telegram group, was that you who shared that video? Somebody shared a video of, it looked like it was a guinea pig. I don't know what it was.
Pig.
Yeah. I even asked that. Nobody answered. I said, "Is that a guinea pig?" But they roast the hell out of that thing. The skin looked tender. I said, "Hell no."
That's something I'm not eating out there. I'm not trying.
That's part of the proven experience, though. Bro, you got to give it a shot.
No. I'd rather eat plants for the whole trip. Eat that.
Just like when I went to Thailand, I did not eat scorpions, because hey, that's what everybody do. No, that's not what Big Boss.
That's not what Raze gonna be doing. I eat plants. I eat leaves before I eat that koi thing. You just said that hamster. Hell,
a hamster, a cute little hamster, little cute guy.
Oh yeah.
No,
some motherfuckers are cute as fuck too, bro.
They're cute, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna eat the little cute guy. Eat them up. Damn.
They don't gotta worry about me eating them. They remain cute and alive. They don't gotta worry about me killing them and eating them.
Oh man, Lord
I
Williamson.
need a big plate of string beans. You know what I'm saying? Before I eat that.
First, yeah.
Season up string beans.
And I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore.
Not today. Not today. Yeah, I'm eating string beans. You know what I'm saying? Some pork and beans before I eat that hamster.
You're not going to eat the hamster on the wheel. You run it on the wheel, take him off the hamster wheel.
I go to bed hungry. I go to bed hungry. God damn it. I get full off a beer. All right.
Right. Williamson went to the clubs that held Afro-Peruvian events. Oh, so they have Afro-Peruvians?
Yes. If honestly, there's this place called Callao where there's a lot of them. But I know Amita Flores. I've never been there, but I know there's like this Afro club, right? Afro-Peruvian club. Mm-hmm. And there's only one I know. I don't know exactly where it is, but I heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some. There's like obviously there's communities there, right? Okay. And if you're interested in that, you should probably like look around and just contact me. I'll probably find it for you real quick.
Okay, right on. Appreciate you. We'll see. So, question: are you going to be in country the next week or two? Are you going to be in?
No. I've been in the States since September. The thing is, the whole reason why I do this YouTube channel is because during COVID, like I got out the Air Force and then like COVID happened, and then like the college I went to just went remote, and I was just like, fuck it, let me just do the shit remote in Peru. And I was in Peru, like, you know, doing college and shit, like for the first 6 months. I had no idea any of these zones existed. I hung out with a couple of my cousins, and my cousins fucking took me to these places, and I started learning about it. And I was like, you know what, I think some Americans will like coming down here. Yeah. So I was in Peru for pretty much 4 years. Wow. After I graduated, like I had to leave Peru, obviously. And I come back like to see family and stuff like that, but I'm not like 100% like, DJing like I used to be, right? Because I think like this shit's like it's like comes in phases, right? You can do this shit for a little bit, but like, after 4 years of doing this shit,
wow,
you kind of just want to move on a little bit, but you still come down. I still come down every now and then, right? To go to the chongos and go see the girls and shit like that. But it's not like my whole life anymore, like it used to be.
You evolved. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go back one day though. Pretty sure I'm gonna go back and go crazy again.
But some of us, like especially Raze and Raze, are degenerates. So
yeah, and the thing is, like, I only do Peru, right? Like, I'm not really interested in going to like Colombia or like I don't know Brazil or any of those places.
All the other places,
just because I have everything I need in Peru, and like, how much is like Pokemon round in Colombia? Like $100 for like an hour?
Well, no, it depends. In Medellin, El Centro, it can be 20-ish, 30. But when you talk about Cartagena, right? It can be up there. It could be more.
Yeah, around what you said.
Mm-hmm. But then Bogota, if you go to Bogota, Santa Fe, 17, 20, 22, 23. So I look at, to me, because I did Bogota, Santa Fe, that Lima, Peru, especially that Mega Plaza area, reminds me of that. And I've done Bogota twice. I did it twice. And even when I look at the streets and the walls and how everything looks, it screams Santa Fe to me. So it's very similar to me.
I think I've seen some videos of Bogota. Yeah, they look very similar. Like, just straight to the point.
And I've been twice.
So if you like those spots, yeah, that's what like Mega Plaza is like. But you want to see engagement, like
my madness, Raze.
Yeah, like, I'll give you the sauce. Like Mega Plaza got like on a good night has like maybe 30, 40, right? The chongos, like, bro, you gotta go to the chongos. Like the chongos got like 200 on the night, 200 to pick from. Woo. That's a crazy fucking ratio.
And it's cheaper inside the establishments.
Yeah. All right. So I always tell people go there.
Just go there.
Yeah. That's like when I do consultations, like I always thought that's the first spot you should visit, right? Because you're pretty much guaranteed to get shit done. Whereas like the streets, when you're walking around, some bullshit can happen. Like cops can walk around, fuck shit up. So yeah, I mean, I still do it, right? But I say, like, if you're gonna be there, just go right to the chongos right away.
right to the chungos. The chungos.
Yeah, there's like 15 of those spots. And if you want to know like all locations, you can hit on my Patreon. Like I give you like all the links to all those spots, so you can just immediately go there. And I'm pretty sure you can find it on your own, but you're gonna be like researching for hours and hours.
Right.
It's all in Spanish.
Right, it's all in Spanish. Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This man, he's the plug. He lived down there for 4 years. He knows all the spots. Alan to the 555@gmail.com. Hit him up for a consultation through his Patreon, or just shoot him a one-time payment on his PayPal, and he got you. Alan to the 555. We have another super chat question. Doing the right way. Shout out to Stacks82. $2. Is it true that the Peru has the best food? Whatever.
He means Piura. Piura's another town or city in Lima in Peru, because Peru's a pretty big ass fucking country.
Okay.
And I am not 100% positive, but I think Piura is like, one of the best spots for food. It's far though. It's like ways away from Lima. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Like the only 2 lit cities in Peru are Lima and Cusco. Maybe Arequipa, right? But it's not really passport bro like friendly. At that point, you're just being a vanilla tourist, like going around all the other cities, right? The game is not as good as it is in Lima.
Right.
They get down to Cusco too. Cusco, huh? They get down to Cusco too. Passport.
Yeah. I mean, they got some action, but don't expect it to be like Lima.
Right.
Honestly, you have a better chance of just hooking up with like some American girl there, or like some German girl like that's visiting Machu Picchu in one of the hostels.
Right.
So if you're gonna go there, to Cusco, I would say hit up the hostels, because at that point you're just guaranteed to be partying with a bunch of like other like third world country people, right?
Right.
There's no chongos like casas in Cusco. There are some, but not any that I would recommend people to go to.
The hostel action, huh? Like shout out to Milano and you know who.
So
Philly Dom and Milano and them damn Acosta. Oh, not TMI. But yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Cusco. Austin Holloman ate guinea pig in Cusco. Oh, hell no.
Like I said, I'm going hungry for the night. If I gotta eat that, I'm going hungry for the night.
Eat some guinea pig. Fry them up.
I just drink all night and get full of a beer.
Shout out to Ice City 510. Ice. Salute Bossy Boss and Raze and the panel. Salute. Ice City. It was intentional. It was International Owl from Intuition that got robbed in Lima, Peru. Wow. So the big guy.
Oh, you know what? I did hear him talk about him getting robbed somewhere. So it was in Peru. Okay, so that was an incident. Big Mike says. So I did hear that he did say he got robbed in one of those countries. So it was Peru. Okay. I got to go back and see the exact story on his channel.
Yeah,
but
especially since we're going now, right? It kind of takes on a different.
Yeah, probably was a drugging. It was a drugging, right? Lima Clips.
If I remember, I think so. What happened was he was with like a fan or something, and his fan got like super fucked up, and the girl went back to his crib, and then another girl went back with Al. So these girls were in like cahoots, right? They were both working together. They targeted them, and I think the girl ended up like leaving Al because she didn't want to like give him any like play. But before she left, she ended up like snagging a bunch of his equipment. But his other boy, I think he got like done dirty. Like I think he passed out drunk, either because he drank too much or because like the girl slipped something in his drink, and then I think she stole his phone and like a bunch of his money. So it was his boy that got really fucked up.
Gotcha.
It was Al who got his like equipment stolen and stuff like that. And I think I talked about it on my Patreon. I thought it was kind of silly that like these guys like teach you like, oh, you gotta know how to move, but they get finessed. So it's just like, are you listening? Oh, these are the guys you should listen to. That's what I was like.
Hey, shots fired.
Gotta know how to move.
I know how to move. Then it's like Colombia all over again. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel Lima Clips. But more importantly than that, make sure you hit him up for a consultation. Either join his Patreon or slide him something on the PayPal to get this game, this Lima Peru game, which is looking like it can be a new spot alternative for the Passport Bros. Oh man,
it looks like it, but I
there goes the neighborhood.
If too many go out there, you see what happens, and there's nothing.
I don't think it's gonna turn into like Colombia or Brazil or anything like that, just because of the effort you have to put in to go in some of these places. Right. Because you have to leave the tourist zones, right? You're gonna have to go to some places where nobody speaks English, and right. I think that turns off a lot of people. And there's ways to work around that. I give conversations on that. Like, if you don't know any fucking Spanish, then yeah, I got you. Like, I'll tell you. You're probably gonna have to pay a little bit more, right? You're gonna have to take cabs everywhere. You're gonna have to just like go in and out and stuff like that. Right. But yeah, it just requires more effort. So I think, because like if you don't know any Spanish, like you can go to Sosúa, right, and be perfectly fine. If you don't know any Spanish, you can go to Parquilleras and be perfectly fine. I don't really think that's the case in Lima, right? You might have a little bit harder time.
Uh-oh.
That's why I think it's not going to be like that. I hope it doesn't, right? Because I grew up Peruvian. I hope because I enjoy it, right? I don't want one day to just have the prices go like shoot up like crazy.
Yeah, and authorities, if too many guys start hanging out, being loud and boisterous, in groups, you know how guys do, they go in groups and you don't know
you don't know how the Peruvians are going to react too, right? Because they're going to fuck up. Remember, like you're not these girls or these Pokemon, they're not Peruvians, they're foreigners, right? Right. So these Peruvian guys are gonna get tight, like, yo, you're messing up the shit for us, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
So we'll see. I mean, it might happen, right? It might be out of my control. Like
it might happen, but no. It's just like if a crowd of guys are saying, "All right, let's go there 5 or 7 deep at a time," then it just start piling up. Then things could change because they're not used to certain groups of people going out there like that to that extent, right? So
also
like some incidents occur, and then the rules start changing, the authorities start, what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, it could. I hope it doesn't. Wait till you guys see the love hotels where you're gonna be like hanging out with these girls. I think those standards are quite low, so I don't know if the people put up with that.
Chris Wary said, "I went to Pariah 3 years ago. It's a desert there."
Salute, Chris Wary. Salute.
So, Stats 82 and $2. How do you find the chongos in Lima?
Well, I mean, you can look them up, right? There's a bunch of them. But if you want to like direct links, you got to hit me on Patreon. Like, I'll
gotta hit them on the Patreon.
Yeah, I'll give you all the addresses so you don't have to like do the research. But you can pretty much find them just by looking them up on Google and stuff like that.
On Google, right?
Yeah.
But you don't. What would you like type in? Like chongo or exactly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's what's up. Snowman, what do you say?
Man, also, here's one thing about the chongos too. You got to watch out. You got to know which ones are legal establishments, because there's like 15 of them, right? But there's only like 4 of them that are like registered by the state. So you don't want to be getting inside some of the the chongos that security is kind of lax, because there's a big difference between one of the legit chongos, the big ones, and then one of the shady ones. The shady ones can get kind of like they can get kind of like sussy, right? So I just watch out which ones you go into.
Right. See, it gets deep. Snowman said, "Man, these dudes stuck in the zoo. No need to worry, right?" Some of the guys are starting to evolve. Hell, even Rello was in Thailand.
I'm surprised. Surprised a lot of guys went to Thailand. Yeah.
I mean, but like Thailand's easy though, right? Like, there's so many like tourists that go there that don't know Thai, right? It's super like it's super like like loaded with like foreigners.
Well, we talk about the willingness of people. See, a lot of these places you could go. We talk about the willingness of inner city. Let's say you talk about inner city guys, right, from the States, to actually be willing to fly that far out there and pay $1,000 to $2,000 for a flight to a Thailand. So if they could do that, now it's like, you know what? They might be willing to go to a Peru. Why wouldn't? It's cheaper. Why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? If like, I never thought that they would be willing to go that far and then pay that a price, but they are. And for Asian girls, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, for Asian girls. So, but we'll see. We'll see in time. You know.
Have you guys been to Chile?
No, I haven't been.
But Big Mike has, because that's all he's been talking about for the last 2 years. Chili this and Chili that. Shout out to Big Mike.
I mean, I don't see any footage of Chile. I mean, I assume they have like a game, but I think it's like all online, right? That's why I assume it's happening out there.
Yeah.
And there's like there's a market for that too. Like there's guys that just go to Peru and they just do online games. They just order them from I don't know what to call them, like the listings.
Yeah,
right?
The websites. Yeah.
Yeah, guys that just be doing that shit all day. Like that's
all
just
day.
Thing.
Never leave. That's kind of lame. Never leave your hotel or Airbnb room. Just order in all day. Just order chicks all day.
Yeah. There's a couple of guys like that on Telegram, and I was telling them, I was like, hey man, like you gotta get out there, like explore. If you're there, like might as well go out there and shit.
Right. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, see, here it is. Big Mike, Santiago, Chile. It's a hidden gem. I'm going to check it out one day.
I seen some stuff on Santiago. I was looking at Santiago also, but the getting out there is, especially for this month, is expensive as hell. Out of New York City. But flying in from Santiago, Chile to Peru is cheap. It's like $90. So, but getting to Santiago from New York the prices are up right now for this month. So,
I mean, prices to Peru are just generally expensive too, man. Like sometimes, like I think average prices from New York to Peru is like $700-$600 if you get lucky.
Yeah, they up there right now to from New York to, but some months you can get them for cheaper. Some months there's different ways to fly in. You can go through certain other countries, but still, overall, out the whole USA, getting into Peru right now it's expensive for this month, and then next month they kind of go down a bit. But just gotta catch them. If you but this is the high season for the summertime, so they're gonna be up a little. Because it's going to still get chilly again out there in Peru. But how cold does it get? Like, how cold does it get during the daytime?
I mean, technically Peru's a desert, so the winter months, they're not that cold. But I would say I think the lowest it goes to is like 60 on during the winter, 55 right in the early morning and nighttime.
Right.
I would say if you're going there in the winter. And you're just staying in Lima, right? If you go to Cusco, it's a different story because it's a different climate.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But if you're in Lima, the most you'll need is a windbreaker because the nights get windy and really chilly. So yeah, you're not gonna be needing a North Face or anything like that.
Okay, how about in the February right now? This.
Oh, it's hot as fuck. It's prime. This is the best time to go, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's why I noticed. That's why the flights it seemed more expensive.
Yeah. Honestly, right now is probably the best time to go to Machu Picchu too, because it's not very cloudy in Cusco.
Right.
Because if you want to go to Machu Picchu, you want to go take a picture, obviously, right? So you want a crystal clear sky,
right?
Good lighting and shit like that, right? But some days, if you get a bad luck day in Machu Picchu, it should be cloudy, dark, right? It's not really the nicest picture.
And God forbid, rainy.
Rainy and stuff like that. So that's more likely in the winter months, right? If you want to go in the summer, you'll be Gucci, right?
Right.
Wow. Big Mike, I did Uber Eats when I was in Lima, Peru. Now, are you talking about the Uber Eats?
Yeah, we know what you're talking
about. Oh, okay. So,
wait, he was a driver? He was working.
No. That's a code word in this space for what we talked about earlier. Just sitting in your room ordering chicks to come through.
Oh, yeah. I
thought Flyboy. I thought he called it Uber Beats, because you beat it down, not Uber Eats. But I guess
yeah. I mean, it's totally valid though. I do it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some places it's fun to do it. Sometimes there's corn stars there's some corn stars that do it.
Yes,
that's always fun as fuck. But yeah, I'm down to shit like that.
Yeah. Big Mike, every man in this space mongers, whether they admit it or not, and that is the honest truth. Some guys are more honest. than others, but yeah, whether you do it a little or you do it a lot. No, I'm talking about Uber Eats. Are you talking about real food? Oh, for real?
I don't think Uber Eats works in Lima, to be honest. Last time I tried, it didn't work. Like the actual the app, nah. They use something called Pídelos Ya and Rappi.
Rappi, yeah, they use Rappi in Colombia. Rappi. Al from Intuition claimed Peru is one of the top scoping places out there. Because he got.
Well, I did hear that. I did hear they drug up, a lot out there. They do. So you gotta, don't be too, trusting of them around your drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I mean, you want the funny thing is they don't even really. It's not really even tourists. It's fucking anybody who lives in Miraflores, like the rich guys. Because there's a lot of rich Peruvians in Miraflores, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those guys get hit a lot of the time. And when you see the news, most of the time when you hear the news, the girls like drugging guys. It's always like some rich, like software engineer in Peru or some rich guy who owns a business. Those are the guys who are getting. I don't think they're getting scoped. They're just getting drugged, or they're over drinking or something like that. I don't think scopolamine grows in Peru. I don't think they import it. There, I think they just use like whatever they can get in the pharmacy, because in the pharmacies, like you can pretty much get anything. Like in Mexico, like you can get like Blue Chew
in the DR
prescription.
Right.
Yeah. So they have access. So it happens. I mean, like I said, if you want to avoid that shit, just bring the girl back to like a love hotel, right? And if she really fucks with you, if she really wants to hook up with you, she's not gonna have a problem going to this love hotel, right? If she's like, oh nah, let's go back to your place, like that's like the biggest red flag I've ever seen. There's no reason why she has to go to your fucking place, right? Just go to like a hotel, like just.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Yeah,
exactly. She want to get around your belongings. Yeah. Okay, Big Mike. So so now we back and forth. Thanks for the clarification. So it is chick. Yeah, but as far as I know, what Flyboy said, he says Uber beats. So beats like you beat it up. So because they have a real Uber Eats, so that's why you don't get confused. So okay, so you
there's no point of saying the code words now. Now that you explaining the definition, you know what I'm saying? You sort of keep it cold.
But he messed it up. He messed it up by using the real Eats.
Yeah. I just call him Pokemon, bro.
Yeah. But I don't normally no. I'm explaining they little code words. I don't really use code words. If you don't know, Big Boss, I'm very explicit. I'm telling you the words that these guys try to all Jan Stan me's and John. They hoes.
Mangoes.
I fuck hoes.
Mangoes.
I smash bitches. So if you're gonna do that if you're gonna do that one, Big Boss, I'm raw with it. I'm telling you the little words they try to use. But then it's not consistent because then somebody like Big Mike will mess it up and say eats instead of beats. And so now you know about food? Yeah. So that's why I always keep it real.
Is DR even worth going? Like, what's like the average price for like a Pokemon battle? Or
in DR?
Yeah.
I'm not the one to ask. Raze is all yours.
Yeah. DR was worth going. I mean, like I say, visit audio. I was in Costa Rica for God's sake. So DR, and that's expensive out there. So it's all around the same. It's all about Cartagena pricing. You know what I mean? 80. And some people said they quote 150, which I've never had that. 150. But quote, I swear to you, never over 80 for me in Cartagena. And in DR, only one time in Sasua, when Kobe Bryant died, 150. Try to quote. I'm like, well, I'm going to continue drinking for the night. Thank you, but thanks but no thanks. But other than that, I mean, those places are all around the same range. Some people know they can negotiate. Some people don't. It is what it is. You're going to find for 70, 80, 90.
And like
all the way up to 150, I guess. I've never been, like I said, only one time.
Let's say 1 out of 10 times.
Colombia or DR.
Let's say 1 out of 10 times, like how much like are they like scamming? Not scamming, but they're just like a bad time. Because I'm gonna be honest, that shit happens in Peru too. But like for us, it's kind of like less of a hit because it was only like $10, right? So if you get a bad time, it's like whatever, right? It costs less than a fucking fast food, right? So like 1 out of 10 times, like what are the odds like I get scammed?
Yeah. DR they do that. DR Well, in Sasua back in the day, they used to scam a lot. Back in the days, they would scam you, but you got but yeah, DR is worth going. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in the Punta Cana now. You know what I'm saying? I do that, but DR is worth going to. You know, at least once to check it out.
Do they have casas out there? Or not? It's all like walking around and stuff like that.
Well, in Sasua, in Puerto Plata, they have the
Blackbeards.
Yeah, Blackbeards. So that's
probably closest,
cool place to go there. But you don't need to that one. If you're gonna be in Sasua, and you just might as well be outside.
It's Casante, baby.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
They just walking around, stay out there.
Because from New York, the prices aren't that cheap, man. And I know I'm not really into doing shit outside of Peru, but I kind of want to do one trip. Just for the fun, just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
See, guys mess up because they be asking the girls, excuse me, how much, would it
$100 probably, $100 US
to be with you, to be with you, So they be asking. I'm like, well, that's where y'all messed up right there. Y'all ask her. You supposed to tell her what you got. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? You tell her and you start low. If you ask her, she's gonna start all the way up, and that's just negotiation 101. But people.
Do the locals get like different prices though?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, so if I play off that like I'm Puerto Rican, like how much do you think I get hit up with?
Oh man, you a big discount. And you're not African American, right? And so you're lighter skinned, you speak Spanish. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a deep discount.
I mean, I don't think I look Puerto Rican, but I think I could play off Puerto Rican if I tried.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you might can get $40 maybe. He not gonna pay. He ain't gonna pay $60. Billy, you speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
You speak Spanish. Oh yeah, you'll win. You'll win.
Play ball. I mean, you got to play. See. I know it's tough to do. It's tough because of egos and stuff. And it's like you just got to play like you ain't got it. Sometimes you just got to play like you ain't got it. Don't go out there act, play like you ain't got it. And if they want to come with you, they want to come with you. If they need it, they need it. You know what I'm saying? Play like you ain't got it. That's all. But that's, it is what it is. I mean, guys gonna pay a lot because they don't know how to negotiate nothing. They just ask them. You never ask them. They be asking them. Of course, if you ask me, I'm gonna start high too. I'm gonna tell you $300. I'm like, hey, $300. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna ask me, hey, why not?
Game all happens in the
I'm
beach,
starting
right?
out with the negotiation. Then at that point, if you ask me, I'm gonna start high. Why would I start low? You know what I'm saying? When you go up to the girls, you gotta tell them, hey, I want to take you out for a date. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And let's go to this cheap. I'm gonna take you to the cheapest restaurant I can. You know what I'm saying? You start off low. That's what you do. These guys don't ego or they don't want to disappoint the girl. Now you
okay. So if you spend some game, you'll be like you'll like more likely to walk yourself into like a better situation.
Yeah, well. And you gotta know do the walk away,
It's all about money. If you talk about Sasua, it's all about money, man. They money hungry hoes, man.
Okay.
If you talk about Sasua.
In Peru, it's not really like that. So basically, this is gonna get a little deeper into the meta game of Peru, but basically the Pokemon, they're not allowed to charge over a certain amount. They're kind of locked in at a certain price per location. So if you're in the center of Lima, they can't charge over, let's say, I don't know, like $15, right? That they can charge lower, but per the guys who run the street, they're not allowed to charge higher. So as of right now, there's no gringo pricing, right? And if you do get gringo price, usually it's only the Colombian girls that do that shit. I don't know why. They're just like they just love doing that shit.
Wow.
Venezuelans, Peruvians, Ecuadorians, like they will never gringo. And honestly, sometimes like they figure out I'm a gringo. Sometimes because I speak Spanish, right? I grew up speaking Spanish my whole life, but sometimes I fuck up some words and they realize, oh, this dude is not fucking he's not Peruvian, he's a fucking gringo, right? They figure it out because I fuck up. Right. So yeah, it can happen.
Wow.
But yeah, it's always the Colombians. In Peru, it's always the fucking Colombians.
Dude, that is very interesting. That's across the board. Yeah, it's something about. I guess the Colombian women, they're the other Sasua. They're the other Sasua women. They're so fucking money hungry. What I noticed, the Venezuelans are just so cool and so chill, man. That's why even when I go to Colombia, I focus more on the Venezuelans. They are chill. They are cool. You mess with the Colombians, oh man, that price be fluctuating, and oh man.
Yeah. But yo, it sucks. Yo, Colombian girls are so bad though, man. Sometimes it's like fuck it, whatever.
But I like the way the Venezuelans look. At least the ones, the Venezuelans I see normally be a little melanated, darker. I don't know. I like the way Venezuelans look for the most part. So it's a win-win for me.
They kind of look similar. For me, it's just the way the Colombian girls talk. Like they just have a nice like tone of voice and nice dialect. I don't know.
More culture, yeah. More, yeah.
Yeah, they be with that papacito shit. I'm like,
then you just melt, huh? Your legs turn to butter, huh? Yeah, man.
Honestly, if you do get gringo price in Lima, bro, I would just like hop on to the next one. There's other options. Like, that's what I do. There's so many options. There's no need to play their games.
And see, even you saying that again, that's yet another thing that remind me of Bogota. Bogota is pretty much that Santa Fe is ran by the cartel, the gangs, whatever, and things are pretty much set.
Yeah.
And
yep.
Yeah, that's how Santa Fe is. So it's similar. The more I hear, it's kind of like very, very similar. So I'm gonna fit in.
I got to run downstairs real quick. Let me run downstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. I'll tell you guys this. Basically, even though like it's mafia and nobody wants to hear about that type of shit, they kind of have your back if you think about it, right? They want to make sure that you're spending money there, so they'll kind of like. Sometimes they set rules, like I know in Lince, like the girls are not allowed to like rob you or anything like that. Mm-hmm. After a certain point, like when they like at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., the guys who run the street leave, and you'll notice like a new crowd start to show up, right? Oh, and those people don't play by any rules. So that's why I always tell people like, yo, like if you're gonna do this shit, like do it within the allocated hours per location, right? Some locations like they kind of like they like cut off at different times. So just know when is the right time to leave, because I'll be honest with you guys, like when I first started this shit, like like 5 years ago, I got robbed because in Mega Plaza I stayed like at 12:30 a.m. I found somebody. I was like hooking up. I was like, hey, let's go hang out. Yeah. And then she was like somebody that showed up later, and she ended up like robbing like I think $700 at the time. Whoa. Because she like dug in my pocket when I wasn't looking, and that was because like she came after like the mafia guys left, the guys who run the street, so they do clock out. There's like there's a clock in and clock out time with them. Wow,
that's gang. That's right there.
So just try to leave at the correct time, right?
Boom. You say it's rules and regulations to this shit. Even on the street shit, there's rules and regulations.
That's just what I noticed, right? I mean, you could be like whatever, you can do whatever the F you want, right? You can hang, right? But this is just the advice I give you, and I give people when they go over there.
I heard that. That's some real shit, and that's real talk. Oh man, yeah. Even in that, that reminds me of the Bogota Santa Fe, because I had a guy down there, white dude from Chicago, who was expatting for a while. He took me around to shake some hands of some local neighborhood leaders, and he was telling me that they make sure everything is copacetic. They don't want no problems. They don't want no waves, because they don't want the police coming messing up the vibes. They just want the money to flow. He said it to a point. He told me something like, if two rival like street dudes had an issue, it's to the point that one couldn't even slap the other in the face unless he went and got permission first. I'm like, damn. But he said that's how tightly they run it.
Yeah, and that's what happened to Lince, man. I cry sometimes of like how good Lince used to be. Honestly, if there was ever a spot that would have like made Lima Peru into like the next Colombia, it was definitely Lince. That place was fucking crazy in 2022. It was nuts. There was literally like in a small little block, there was like 200 girls just walking around.
Target rich environment.
And honestly, Lince is like not that bad of an area. It's like it's pretty like close to the tourist zones, bro. So it was like the perfect recipe.
Right, that's a good combination.
Yeah, man. But they shut it down. So If one day, like, I see that the cops are gonna leave eventually, right? And we'll just hope that it gets back to those days.
Wow, that's what's up. Yes, man. Big Boss, you the cheapest. I mean, the most frugal brother in the game. I'm one of them. I damn sure don't overpay.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you don't want to.
I do not go overseas to pay anywhere close to American prices.
Nah, fuck out of here. No.
As a matter of fact, I get upset. I get visibly triggered when overseas chicas quote in USD. Don't even quote USD.
Oh yeah.
Even if the price is kind of high, you better say that in your own currency. Don't tell me dollars, US dollars. What the hell you know about dollars?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, like, you can be very frugal in Peru. Like, if like where you're gonna be near Mega Plaza, like, you can have lunch for $3. Like, I'm talking about like a good fucking lunch. You can have breakfast for like $1.50, right? It's probably gonna be a light breakfast, but still, it's like a decent breakfast. And Peruvian food's good, right? So you're not gonna complain. And then for dinner, right? If you want to have like a nice dinner, maybe like another $15. But if you want to be frugal, like what I do is I wait for the late night soup trucks to come out, and I eat that for like $2, right? So I can spend like my whole like daily meal, it's probably less than like $20, right?
Right.
And then my hotel is what? Like, if you see in the Telegram I have, I posted like some like the hotel I stay at. I pay like 50 soles a night. So what's 50 soles? Like $13, right? So $20 for food, $13 for my place to stay. I'm already where the action is, right? So I'm not really worried about transportation. That's like $30, $40 per night, and then that's not even including the Pokemon, right? So if you want to like have like a frugal trip, and you're willing to stay in like some of like the areas that I talk about, yeah, bro, like you can go there and not spend anything at all.
Wow, yeah, pennies on the dollar. That's what's up. Big Mike, salute to Big Boss for trying new countries. Recently, he went to Kenya and now Peru, right? Yeah, I just did. I did Kenya for my birthday in October, Kenya, Nairobi, and now I'm doing Peru. What it do? Oh man, well that's what I said. Again at the first of the year, and I made that video, like I guess on the 1st or the 2nd of January. I said in 2025, we need to start adding some more stamps to our passport and stop going back and forth to the same place 15 times in a row. You can go 15, 20 times, but you don't have to go in a row. Spread it around, man. Get some extra stamps, right?
Yo, I think I'm gonna have to head out soon because it's so late.
Right.
Wake up early tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for having me on. I hope you guys like learned a lot about Peru. And hopefully anybody's watching is down to come to Peru. And yeah.
Oh man, well, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Right here to the 5 Allen to the 555 at gmail.com. I can't find it to pin it, but definitely I'm still going to pin it in the description box. Thank you, Mr. Lima Street Clips, Lima Travel. Thank you, sir, for dropping the game and the wisdom. And like I said, anybody, if you guys are interested more in Lima, Peru, if this has spiked your interest, hit him up for a consultation.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I also dropped my Patreon. That's like mostly where I do my consultations from. Also, Patreon does include like addresses and like videos of like stuff I don't put on my YouTube, and that's like when you like really learn how to go to the spots and stuff like that. So yeah, if anybody's interested, that's where you can find me. I haven't been that active in the past couple of months just because I've been doing my like normal life shit. Right. But I think I'm gonna start like getting back into this world a little bit. My next trip to Lima is probably gonna be in May, right? I only go twice a year, and I haven't decided how long I'm gonna stay, but I think I'm gonna stay in Lima this time for like 2-3 weeks. And yeah, and if you are a Patreon, I do like in person like tours. Like we go like to the chongos together, we go like to the streets together and stuff like that. So if anybody's interested in that, just let me know. And yeah, sub to the Patreon.
Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon. That's what it is. Lima Street Clips. So he's about to step down. Raze, any last words or question to him?
This is cool. This is cool, Lima Street Clips. Great to meet you up here. I watched your videos in preparation for Peru. This is very, very cool that you popped on, and I just dropped this channel link, guys. Subscribe to this channel, and you pretty much explained a lot for me and pretty much everybody else. You know, they got a lot of great information from you. So I'm glad to have Big Boss had that connection with you, because you know, I haven't had Peru on my radar, but you've been a great help, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Okay.
All right, you too.
All right. Good night, bye.
Lima Cliffs, Lima Travel. Oh man. And then there was two.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Lima Peru. Lima Street Clip.
Lima Click. Big Boss, we still working regular jobs. We ain't got free time like you got. What you mean? Okay, I'm gonna help you. You mean Raze? Big Boss works 3. Well, now I work 2 jobs. Yeah. You mean Raze? Yeah, but the same times you spend. No, I just. If you have time to travel to the same place 10 times in a row, swap out one of those 10 times in a row to a new place. I'm not saying travel more. I'm just saying when you travel, don't go back and forth to the same place, is what I'm saying. If you can travel, if you can travel, that means you can also travel somewhere else. Oh man. Ain't that how the Italian mafia roll? You can't touch a maid man. Yeah, that's a maid man though. That's a maid man. No, yeah. So what I was talking about briefly in the Santa Fe, the street level guys can't touch each other without permission. That's kind of unheard of, right? Well, yeah, absolutely. You can't. Someone high up, no, yeah, you can't touch a maid man or someone high up without permission. No, but the way the Santa Fe guys had it, they didn't want no beef, no unsanctioned beef between nobody. I was like, wow. So that's the difference, right? How hard is it to find wifey material in Lima? Okay, I guess that was for him because he's gone. Hey, I did not get to this when he was up here, but I guess you can go and you can find out.
I think it's gonna be the same, like going to Colombia or whatever.
Right.
In DR, it just depends on where you meet them at. If you meet them in a restaurant, if they working in the restaurant as a waitress or whatever, it's gonna you got to get to know them before you marry any woman or man on this planet. You got to get to know them and know their history and their background first a little bit, unless they're just highly stealth. But sometimes some guys don't care about all that. They just like, all right, you ain't do that in a long time. Hey, you look good, you sexy. Hey, my family members or my friend don't need to know your past. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. As long as you happy as a man, you know what I'm saying? It is what they treating you right. It is what it is. As long as you happy. I mean, you could get with a college graduate in the States who's never been with, probably only been with one other guy. Get with her, marry her. You get arguments, divorce after like a year. Right. So it is what it is.
Right. Pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. Des Smith, I gotta hit Punta Cana. Kalo KTV got some of the baddest MRFers I ever seen in my life.
They nice, bro. That they nice out there. That's why, and that's why. See, if it was all about the woman for me, solely, I'm like, well, I just go back to Punta Cana real quick. You know what I'm saying? Which I still might go back to Punta Cana real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to most places,
right?
It just, I still might.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who knows? This trip I might. Who knows? But
right, that's what I'm saying, on the back end.
But if it was only about women like that, about the way they look and hooking up and stuff like that, I just go back there. I'll go back to Cartagena real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's different stuff. I'm trying out new places, new cultures. It's a huge world out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So of course the girls is a part of it. You know, I don't want to go a place where it's dry. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. You know, but Punta Cana got them. Punta Cana got them. Like I said, I was comparing the Punta Cana chicks to the Costa Rican chicks out there in Jaco Beach. People are like, no, Raze, bro. I was there. I was in both places.
Right.
I seen them. Jaco Beach has some beautiful chicks too. in a different variety, because they got the Nicaraguans and of course the Costa Ricans. They got some Dominicans, not a lot, but they got the Venezuelans, of course.
Right.
And they got Panamanians also over there. So they got a huge variety. But I'm telling you, I was just in Punta Cana twice. They got some bad girls over there, like at nighttime. Like they just be shipping them in from wherever the hell they shipping them in. I don't know where they coming from. They're there. So
knock yourself out. Here in the States, in California, Bay Area, LA too, and I'm in the gym, right? I stay in the gym.
Right.
Ooh, it be some fine, sexy, foxy women in the gym out here in the streets in the States. Even though, yes, there is an obesity problem in America, there's still enough or a lot of fine sisters, fine women in the States in the Matrix. In most cases, the looks are not the problem.
You got to raise them up. You got to know to raise them up.
In most cases, the hardware is not the problem. What's the problem? This. What's the problem? This. So I hear you. I hear you.
You get into long-term relationships, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna have arguments in relationships anyway. I think it's more of a thing
with the bad MFers in Punta Cana. I hear you with the bad chicks in Costa Rica, the bad chicks in Panama. Okay, I'm in America around a lot of bad chicks, but guess what? I don't care how bad you is. If you cost $100, $150, $200 on the dollars, or I don't care how bad you is. If your mouth is worse, you got a bad body.
Hey, gotta go.
So I don't care how bad you is. So I get that. So that's why I look for a balance for me. Attitude I can deal with, prices that I can afford or prices that I like, and body, face, looks that's good enough for me. So I hear you though. To each their own.
Yes,
you can have that whole damn island, Dominican. I think the only use that island has is quarantine for passport bros like Jarrello. But he escaped. He went way to Thailand already. I think you need some places like that for guys to go to and keep them there. To me, that's a benefit. It has no benefit to me. I don't care for that damn island no more. I used to like it. Now I have no use for the island.
Well, once you because boss, you from Oakland. See, for me, it's very close, right, to New York City. So it's convenient. Hella flights go there. No matter where you go to Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, Puerto Plata, and you can get them for very, very cheap. So, like as I say, you don't got a lot of time off. You just want to go somewhere real quick. But that's why. But I am exploring these other places. So, because these other places are pretty close, also, little further than the DR, but they're still close enough and cheap enough to you can fly out if you want to do a weekend warrior type thing or a week on the cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to explore. You know what I'm saying? Other places, But I can understand that, like, it's what you've been dealing with. You was dealing with a bunch of Dominican chicks, and you found out, especially in Sosua, they was running them schemes back in the days, about 2017 to like 2022 or up until today. It's a turnoff, right? So upcharging, up pricing, tell you one price, and then, from what I heard, tell you one price, and then, hey, you got to pay more money because of this and that. It's like I understand you could get jaded by them and you'd be like, no, I'm not dealing with no more of them. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna run into you're not gonna run into that with every single one of them. But it could be a turnoff. I understand.
Yeah. Some people don't respect this. I respect myself. I respect my money. I respect my mental health, and I ain't trying to be in no foreign jail. So we just gonna what's best for everybody.
You like everything got to be about money, right?
It's better for her. For me not to even mess with them. They too messy. They shysty. They want the most money for the least work. They really don't want to work. They really don't want to work. In a perfect world, they would really just rather you hand them money for nothing. And so in real life, they try to do as close to that as possible as they can get away with. But in their mind, they would rather you hand them money for nothing. But in reality, they try to get it as close as possible. So they go into the room and do the least and charge the most. I'm good with all that. No. I need the opposite. I need the most for the lesser. Oh, man.
But that's why you explore. That's why you got to explore. You know what I'm saying? Lima, Peru might become your favorite for the price point and the. I don't know how much it costs for you to fly out there. See, the thing is, I don't know how much it costs to fly out there from California. It might be cheaper than me because you're closer over there.
To where?
South America.
It depends. All my flights are pretty pricey, man. Most of my flight, I don't get flights for under 500 too much. Mine's gonna also be $7.
So not even to Mexico. Well, Mexico, it got to be cheap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's $99. 120. But I hate Mexico worse than DR. I will go to Sasua, which is 6 hours. Well, for me, 6 and 3, which is 8-9 hours away. Before I go to Mexico, which is like 2 hours by plane. That's how much I dislike Mexico, Tijuana.
Well, different factors that play into it. We don't gotta get into that up here, but
that's how much I hate
it. It's different factors more than just the female. Yeah. So all these places got they plus and minuses. You know, right. It's all on an individual thing of what you would like. You know what I'm saying, and what you give the highest grade score to the place for. Like, is it food? Is it culture? Is it safety? Is it just being comfortable? Right. Is it being able to mingle with the locals? Do you have friends over there that you've met? Maybe if you meet some local friends and you could go visit them every time you go out there, maybe that raises your score of the place that some other people that travel there might not have that experience having local friends that you met out there. You know what I'm saying? So their score might be lower because they haven't met locals out there, and you know what I'm saying? They just feel good about actually flying out there. You know what I'm saying? So there's different factors for multiple people and multiple travelers.
Yeah, y'all can have it. Mexico sucks. It sucks ass. I will go to DR Sasua before I go to Mexico, and I'm in California. It's literally a few hours south, and I'll fly to, and then I don't like Sasua. So that's telling you how bad I dislike Mexico. Y'all can have that shit. But he said, I'm pretty shady. Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. You know, I go to places that are lit, that are cool, that are fun. And we are going to be lit in Lima Peru. Raze. Do you know that?
Yeah. And shout out to once again Lima Street Clips for popping up here. That was very cool. You had a good one, man. You had a good one, big boss. You know what I'm saying? You might have to clip that interview out. You know what I mean? They made that into an interview, man. He was good, man. He dropped some gems on Lima, Peru. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He hit me with a banger.
He hit me with a banger towards the end, and that almost didn't come out.
Yeah. I mean,
he said, there's an echo. You must call him out.
Is it echo?
Yeah.
Well, let me go out and come back in.
All right. Yeah, that one chip that Lima Clip said, he said that you got to know when to get out of Dodge. He said it's almost like shifts in some of those zones. I said, wow. He said the street bosses, the pimps, the street bosses, the guys that watch over everything, at some point they leave, and then a whole nother group of girls come kind of unregulated. I said, oh, man, that was deep.
Testing.
Raze.
1, 2, 3, testing.
Yeah, it's loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, while we out there, we're gonna be doing a mirage of things. Obviously, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna go to some bars, big time bars, right? Restaurants, maybe a club or two, and other type establishments. I'm gonna say this. For my part, when the times that I'm probably not with Raze, when I'm by myself in the room, and if I do order in a Uber Beats, all right, eat with a B, Beats. I'm gonna give this guy some credit. This guy's a genius. Even though he's an idiot, he's a genius. Who would have thought of putting the girls on Twitter?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Thought that.
If he can make some money out of that, I don't know how you monetize that. I don't know. Can you monetize that? I guess eventually you can somehow.
Yeah, but
the way to monetize that
in the short term,
mm-hmm.
probably can, but in the long term. But yeah. So what I wanted to say,
but you had the African girls in your room, so I mean, I guess you could do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't get too explicit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, with the Twitter, you can though. That's the thing.
I mean, if you got to set it up, but is it you got to research it to see if you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? If it's right. You know what I'm saying. So
right.
See, I know why he does it, because he's getting fundraised. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
He's fundraised, so he's trying to give all types of angles to the people that send the money. You know what I'm saying? To enjoy. Money. But if for you, would it be worth it to do it? Like,
why do that?
Getting paid out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because basically you just giving strangers stuff for free.
For free.
You know what I mean? If they ain't, right. You know, he does it because he gets fundraised. You know,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Somebody is funny. No. You got a good memory. Remember, I went out there with Flyboy. Shout out to Flyboy Way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun hanging with Flyboy, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun hanging with you. But outside of just hanging with Flyboy and having fun, Tulum wasn't it, man. Tulum was not it. So you're very funny. You're being sarcastic. The opposite. Tulum is boss favorite place. No, it's not. Shout out to people who love it, man. Some people love it. Some people love
different personalities, different life experiences, big boss. Like when you say some people love the Sioux because that's all they know. So right. Different life experiences. Certain people come from different parts of the USA. They grew up differently, or their experience with dating is different. Some people been around probably, or some people now when they go abroad, they might be around snow bunnies. Like, oh man, this is the best place on earth. They don't want to leave. So it just right. Depends on their upbringing. It just depends on what their experiences are. Everybody going to have their own different likes and dislikes and different personalities.
Right. You're right. This Smith, man. Big boss, you got to be careful drinking with Raze. He'll drink anybody under the table. Hey, I'm not a drinker like that. We not going drink for drink.
Well, beers.
I'm not drinking no beers anyway, period.
The liquor, I don't know. I mean, I don't like, see, I hate the hangovers. I do it. I drink liquor. Like you've seen in my life stream, I done drunk, especially when I ran out of beers and I drunk too much. And I have a crazy hangover in the morning. I hate that feeling.
Damn.
That gives me the hangover. I hate hangovers.
Right.
One of the worst feelings in the world is a hangover, Desmond.
Hangover.
I'd rather stick with the beers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you can drink what you want.
Yeah. We're not doing no beers.
I'm going to try to stick with the beers.
Right. I hear you. Rap TV 100. When you talking about safety and affordability, Thailand can't be beat. Yeah, it's hard to beat Thailand, especially with safety and affordability. I mean, it got that's the main. Well, that's where it really beats out Brazil.
Selling point, yeah.
For the safety, it beats out Brazil. Affordability is almost about the same, probably a tiny bit cheaper. But, you know, you factor in that flight going out there. Yeah. Thailand wins pretty much hands down all the way around. When it comes to looks, Brazil my choice, but safety issue. Yeah. I can see that.
You been there before, Rock TV? Ask me, he been there before to Brazil?
Right.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, he said keeping me away. Yeah, you know.
I see a lot of stuff ain't happening with the motos. Them damn motos, big boys out there inside Brazil too. I'll be seeing them.
Yeah.
Them kids coming down from the favelas, robbing people in that beach. What's that? Lapa, the Lapa area. They be coming down, robbing. So that's why, like, I'm exploring all types of places. I don't need to go to the big four immediately. I don't really care about all that at all. Because these other places are in my personal big four. I love Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm good, man. I mean, there's girls everywhere. Like I said, even Aruba. I'm hearing good things about Aruba too. My guy Brock Lesnar, he's in Panama right now. Brock Lesnar, for the first time, but he was in Aruba. He said, "Yo, it was good over there." The San Nicolas area. I mean, all these places got like a Sasua type, few streets.
Aruba. That's the A. That's the A out of the ABC islands, right? Aruba,
is it in the ABC? Maybe. It's close to Venezuela. On a good day, you can see Venezuela from the beach over around San Nicolas. You know what I'm saying? And they got the Venezuelan girls go over there. Throughout the year for like 6 months at a time, they get tested and stuff like that. So, I mean, all these places got girls, man. So I would not limit your travel. You'll be surprised, like, oh wow, I did not know this.
Did not know
this spot was like I said, Punta Cana is. They keep saying Punta Cana is only for couples. What the? Okay, I was there for a whole month, and I was there before that. You could be a single guy and be in Punta Cana and do very, very well. You just got to know where to stay.
These are the 7 voyages. Thailand can't be beat in safety and affordability, but you got to go through the 7 voyages to Sinbad to get there. Oh man, not the 7 voyages.
It's what you want to tolerate. That's why I haven't been there yet. I haven't been there yet to Thailand, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get out there.
Right. Shout out to Love Entertainment TV, my moderator. Tell them in the U.S., hardware is not the problem; it's the software. Well, I was in the gym the other day. I was like, oh my goodness gracious! I said it should be a law. Do not let these women come in here dressed like that, trying to work out. You trying to get attention?
Oh.
Yeah. The beach isn't Lapa.
Oh, it wasn't Lapa. All right, not Lapa. Yeah, it was Ipanema. Ipanema. You're right, all the way up. The kids running up on. I seen, and now this is not gonna happen every day, but I'm on Instagram and I get random Instagram reels and I see the kids like robbing people in a bus, and running from. I guess they leaving school and the police chasing them.
But
like,
they come down from the favela.
Yeah, it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to whip nobody's ass when I'm out on the rig.
Tell them, Love, the programs are filled with corrupted files. You ain't never lied. That hardware, the software is filled with corrupted files, man. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have to travel so much. But the journey of work to tell them, Snowman, somebody must have been to Thailand. It's worth it, man. Thailand it's like a Las Vegas. It never closes. It's 24 hours. It's just super lit. There's no place. There's no place like
not be bored. You can't be bored out there, big boss.
Huh?
You can't be bored out there. You know, I drink beer, so I'll be. Yeah, they'll be pulling me into the bars and stuff like that. Now all right, you got me. Come on, let's drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll be pulled in every bar.
Yeah, you can't walk 5 feet. Girls say, man, that place is so fun. It's fun. I don't care how old you are. It'll make you feel like a kid. It'll make you feel like high school.
Make you feel young, right? Keep you feeling young. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it has that energy about it. It's hard to describe. So guys just don't get it. They only focus on it's far, all the girls are skinny. You just got to go experience it, and you would know what we're talking about. It's hard to describe.
And no. I mean, like I said, I know. I've seen enough videos. I've seen enough you guys reports and stuff to know how it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know I would like it. You know what I mean? Like I said, not my type of girls, but I would like it as far as the adventure and the fun. You know what I'm saying? And hey, girl, you see those type of girls that acquire your taste. So once you'll be around them, you would get used to the look, and you would just adjust. Your hormones would adjust. Everything would adjust. You'd be like, oh yeah, now I like this. I like this type. It is what it is. You know, you adapt. You know.
Right. Same here. Just personally, I got to be more careful than most because I'm a solo traveler. Same here. This is one of the rare trips that and even then, technically, me and Raze are traveling separately. We're just gonna meet out there a couple of times or however long. But he's traveling where he's from. I'm traveling where I'm from. Almost all my trips are technically solo trips. Yeah. Outside of when I did with my brother in August for his birthday, the Philippines and Thailand.
Right. Most of the other trips solo.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
you just see people out there.
Yes,
YouTubers. Y'all don't plan on going out there. Y'all just happen to be in the same place. You know, say what's up.
Same time.
Lab, whatever.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. So yeah. So most of us are solo travelers, but some guys do travel in groups. You know, have little buddy trips, buddy groups. That's dope. But
you could coordinate it and get everybody on the same page.
Yeah. You rent a villa. You guys all stay in the same place. You know, that's like some DR.
That I don't like. I don't like that. Then we get into the situation with you know, with
everybody involved,
girl involved. You know what I'm saying? And one person, now y'all all on video. Y'all on Raze, getting mad because you know what I'm saying? No, you see me. I don't want to do that because now your problem becomes my problem if I'm in the same villa at the same time. Now, I go visit for a party real quick one time, drink some beers, you know what I'm saying, eat, and then break out. But I ain't trying to do no overnights with other guys inside the villa because it just Why? Why do I need that? My problem with the chicks is gonna be my problem with the chick solo. I don't need to inherit other problems, from other guys with a chick.
Right.
Hell no.
And normally, most of the time, let's be honest, that's what it is. It's a liability. It's other problem from a chick. But I want to try to say, in a perfect scenario, in a place like Medellin or something like that, a two-man place could probably be beneficial because you're watching over each other. But it would come down to they
just drug both of you guys. You both get drugged because you both drinking. You both get knocked out.
If one is more of a drinker and the other one is not, almost like a designated driver, one is the more sober, I can see it. But again, in most times, that's not the reality anyway. Like you said, both guys get drugged.
Both get knocked out. I've seen the whole party get drugged out there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
In a perfect world, you would think one could look out for the other. But it normally doesn't work like that.
You both for party, both for having fun. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, no. If you got, I'm solo basically. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's because I like to be on my own schedule. I like to be on my own. See, especially like if you staying with other people, now you on their schedule,
right?
Your interests might be different. Maybe you like sports. You want to see sports. They don't want to watch sports. That you know what I'm saying? It's and like I said, the main thing they get into stuff, which you'll help them out, but you don't want to be in the same villa with them when they getting into stuff that can really, really get out of control.
Yeah,
like I've seen, like I said, and some people like to smoke exotic stuff, and Do you really want to be in the same villa with guys that want to smoke exotic stuff? Some of that stuff is illegal, and so what if you get raided because they smoke because the guy brung the stuff to you, and now it's undercover or whatever. Now you in there, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I've been there, done that, and you learn your lessons over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't going. It's not me. I don't want to be. I don't want to get you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm going to do some stuff, it's going to be on me.
Right. The chicks in the Matrix do everything in their power to be irresistible to men, only to complain because men can't resist them. Yeah, that or, to put on the most flimsiest thing and then have a problem if a man compliments her and whistles. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He says, boss, ain't there a lot of ladyboys sound like? Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot. There is. So I won't sugarcoat that. But the good thing, if you can say a good thing, the good thing is there's usually a line of demarcation. That bullshit Rello did, that was ignorant. I guess he wanted to do it. The best thing is that the culture, mm-hmm. They embrace it. And so, why did I say that? When they embrace it, they're proud and they tell you. They don't lie. That for the most part. They're very open. They're very honest. They're Buddhist. They're humble. They don't have a scammy. They don't try to get you, trick you. They'll tell you up front. And the good thing is, the government law is that the ladyboy's ID says male on it. Mm-hmm. They can't change it. They can't change it. I heard even for the ones who eventually, if they go all the way and get the full operation, guess what? Their ID still will have M on it. I know that gotta sucks, right? You get your junk cut off and you think you could change it from M to F, you can't. So blah, blah, blah. Why did I say that? If you end up with one, 99% you wanted to be with one. There's too many roadblocks. Number one, the ID. Mm-hmm. When you go to the hotel, almost all the places, you have to turn in an ID. You're gonna see it.
But would the security tell you? All right. If they hand over ID to the security, right? Mm-hmm. And the security look at the ID. Yes. And it's kind of suspect. Would the security say, "Hey, bro, this is"? Would the security guard actually divulge that information to you, or he just mind his business? He'd take the ID and hold it until it leaves, and don't tell you the information. He sees it, the ID. Maybe you should watch. You should look at the ID, especially if it's too close to call. Man, some guys don't want to be disrespectful. See. What happens is, Big Boss, what I think what happened is that some guys don't want to they are too soft. They don't want to disrespect the girl by insinuating that, hey, do you? Because if you insinuate that, then why are you even with it? Now, some guys deal with muscle females, right? Because if it's a real female, you're going to just deal with a muscle female. It's a female. Maybe some guys be kind of like, you know what? Do I want to disrespect this girl by actually asking her, is she a real? It's just weird. It's weird. It's wacky. But I don't think the security guard will actually tell you.
They will.
I think the security guard will be like, it just depends. I guess it's the individual thing. Maybe the security guard will tell you. Yeah, maybe he won't. Yeah.
The front desk will tell you. And you know what I love about the hotel I always stay in when I go to Pattaya? Mm-hmm. Because you gotta understand, like a lot of places. So I would take it to like some brothels, right, or any type of thing where the proprietor don't want no problems, and if anything they can foresee to not even have the problem in the first place, because they don't need police being called, they don't need property being broken. So they try to smooth everything out as much as they can. And so like a lot of the hip hop clubs don't even allow ladyboys in there. But I say all that to say, the hotel I stay at has this sign right here.
Okay.
Noted. Ladyboys are not allowed to enter without permission from the hotel. Thank you for your cooperation.
Wow. You know what? All right.
I've been Razor. I've been in Thailand 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Thailand 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Those institutions don't want them problems with Americans. So they set things up to not have problems.
You know they can't fly out here in New York City, right? That would never fly out here in New York City.
Exactly.
In the USA at all. Well, maybe.
You think that could fly in liberal California?
That won't fly out.
Over there, but guess what? Over there is not America. They don't care about your rights and rules. They will smash and say, you know here.
That is cool that they do that though, to help guys out. Just in case, guys drinking and you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Drinking in the morning.
Listen to somebody who's been there 6 times. So I'm telling you, because I've been there, guys that end up with ladyboys, they want to end up with ladyboys. In that culture, they're open. There's too many things because they don't want them problems, especially with Americans. Right. They don't want those issues.
That's smart. That's smart on their part.
Yeah, because you know what? They're about their money.
And they probably like those hotels had those issues before.
Probably, yeah.
Before they had those
that
rules.
makes sense, yeah.
Before they had those rules in, so they were like, you know what? No,
yeah,
we can't have that before. If you go, I can research it. I go back like 10 years, 15 years, and you start Googling stuff and looking at some old articles and stuff, you probably see a lot of incidents out there.
You have here in the States, not too much no more, but back in the day, there was a string, and this is not good. I'm not advocating it. I'm just saying what happened.
Yeah, the incidents.
When guys are see, and that's unfortunately it's the culture here. The culture here, they try to trick you. When the guys get tricked, there's many court cases.
Yeah,
the guy deleted that person, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm saying over there, they don't want those issues. They don't want the police called. They don't want no Americans trying to beat up the lady boys inside the establishment. So they set things up. So no, guys who end up with lady boys there, they want to be with lady boys. Mm-hmm. That culture is different. They're open. They're honest. They will tell you.
They're not trying to trick you. Yeah, they're not trying. Okay, got you.
Yeah, their culture is not even to trick you.
Okay,
they will tell you. Mm-hmm. So there's too many ways for you to know.
Right.
Other people around will tell you. What the lady boy would tell you. Mm-hmm. Her friends would tell you. And if nothing else, the last stop, the hotel would tell you. And then for your own self, you should just want to see the ID. So no. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes, there is a lot of lady boys, but there's no reason for you to end up in the bed with a lady boy.
And it's good to know that about the ID too. It's good to know that about the ID. So that's an easy way to know. But a lot of guys don't know that. But it's good. It's good to know that. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Rock TV. No, I haven't been out there in Brazil. I've been out to Cartagena, which is a disappointment to me. Wow. It's blasphemy to raise the Raze. I've been to
it depends on why. Maybe he. No, it's not. I can understand because they are very highly aggressive out there. It's for not the females. It's about the guys that on the beach. You see, there's a beach there, but if you want to be around people on the beach, you could be away from people on the beach and just chill. You could do that and not be harassed as much. But if you want to be where the action at, where the girls is at, you're gonna get harassed. Like they're like mosquitoes keep messing with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like overkill, bro. So it kills your vibe. So maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know his experience out there. So I can see, because I've seen a lot of reports of people, not liking it. Against, because of that, because of the harassment that you get from the vendors. I mean, that can be overkill. Like, we overlook it because of the beauty of the females,
right?
But and people keep going back because of the beauty of the females. But if you can escape that, if you find an area that's comfortable enough, like I found Hasamadi, that Hasamadi turned real touristy now because everybody that kind of like set up shop out over there now to sell stuff and sell food and stuff like that, which is cool. But I used to escape over there. I used to love it over there. Or manga, go in the manga area where it's less, less tourists, and you can walk normal, you know what I'm saying, without being harassed every block. So, but you gotta see why Rock TV 100. See, like I said, not everything is all about 100% about the females. See, we know Colombia got probably the best looking females of all, but it doesn't. Not every place, and I mean, it doesn't. How can I say? I know it's tempting to go back because of some bad females, boy. That's the. But if you're going to be harassed all the time or scheme,
you go somewhere else. They also
like,
have female.
You feel like everything is a scam, like you say about DR, like like Sasua, because you think the girl. If you feel like you're gonna get you being schemed or scammed every step of the way, yeah, I can see why. But it'll
turn you off from the place. You said fuck that place.
Yeah, you'll go, but you like. And maybe his experience. I don't know his experience though. I don't know what happened to him out there. Right. Did he get upcharged? Did you know what I'm saying? Was he on Baru? The what's that? The beaches where they used to scam the tourists.
Oh man.
There's some islands over there where you take the boat and you go away from the beach and you go in the islands over there. They've been known to scam. Charge like $100 for like a fish and some beers and stuff like that. So
I heard that.
It depends on his experience,
Well, I tell you, man. I've been to Pattaya, was game changer to me. Mm-hmm. Thailand, for the most part, is chill, right? Yeah, it is definitely a vibe. Art of Will, it was fun watching Rello crash out on one of his mods who smashes John before him. Yeah, talk about Big Reed.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Big Reed is mine, but I know that's his buddy. Yeah, I was so discombobulated with that, man. On our Rello segment here, I thought that with who you dubbed the Nubian Queen, I thought she was a Zendaya. I thought she was a Zendaya, but it was two different chicks.
You're right, two different chicks, yeah.
I thought it was the same chick. So at first, that's why I was tripping when I saw in the chat that Big Reed smashed her. I said, didn't she say she had to leave and go out of town?
Yeah, it wasn't the same. It was the same.
But it wasn't the same. It's a different chick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then you'd be like, oh, she lied to him to get out of there. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
It wasn't that. That would have been worse. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I talked to Big Reed on the side. He said, he said he did it by accident. He just it was what it was. She worked. I guess what she works at a bar. She's a bar girl. She's technically a bar girl though, so anybody can smash her. So once I found,
it is a coincidence, but hey.
Yeah, once I found that out, because at first I was operating on the assumption she was a Nubian queen. Mm-hmm. But then when I found out, she's she's a Thai bar girl that works in a bar. I said, anybody could have hit her before you, man. Catch her at work, check her upstairs. What the hell? What you talking about? What are we doing here? This guy. But yeah, Art of Will is.
Yeah.
Raze is a solo traveler because he don't like cramping his style. That's what's up. I mean, that's what it is.
Well, no, it's not really that. It's Desmond. It's like I said earlier. You know what I mean? It's sometimes I be on my own schedule. I like to just go and do what I gotta do when I want to do it. If you bring it like you say, you bring your brother, which that was the definition of bringing somebody. Now you gotta take care. Not really. You just gotta look out for him more. You're more connected to him on that trip.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So where he goes, you go. Especially if he's a first time traveler, you don't want him to go out like that. You know what I'm saying. So you're gonna be you can more connected to him. You just are. You just is. You know what I'm saying? You just is. Yeah. You're like, so I mean, it's not the crap of my style thing. It's just that let's say staying with somebody in the same hotel room, the same villa. I don't do that. That's what I don't do. That. I mean, I stay in the same building with you, but
the building.
You're not doing a 2-bedroom apartments and stuff like that. What's the point? You know, places it's cheap enough abroad where we don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. To save money, right?
Yeah, get that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I've done that.
Because you want your own privacy too. Like you want your own privacy. You know?
I've done it on one trip with my road dog Rob Brazil. On my last DR Sasua trip, we stayed in the apartment right across the street from Anvi, the apartment building, and the one guy owned one of the suites, so he Airbnb'd it out, a 2-bedroom Airbnb apartment. So me and Rob Brazil, we rented it out. He had his room, I had the bigger room, he had the smaller room. We was lit. And we were right across the street from Anvi, and our patio so high it looked down into Anvi.
Right.
We were lit. So I did that one time out of all my travels.
And you learned your lesson. You're like, you know what? You don't really need that.
No.
Unless you go to a very expensive country. And if you go into a very expensive country with an expensive city, and you really want to try it out, and you're like, you know what? This is out of your budget. And you're gonna if you have to split it, then fine. But these places, come on, these places we go to South America, Central America, come on, you don't need this.
Yeah, cheap enough, you don't have to.
Come on,
yeah, but my situation, we were great. We were lit. So, but I think a lot of that comes down to the type of travel, the type of traveler you're traveling with, right? If you're with somebody polar opposite, they into a whole lot of stuff that you're not into, and they're very wild, then it can whatever. But yeah, so right.
Need my privacy. I seen guys rent a regular. I ain't gonna name the person, but I seen a video in Costa Rica, Jaco Beach.
Okay.
The same hotel I was in. He was sharing it with another guy. One bed. It's a small room, nice hotel, but it's 2 beds. One bed on that side of the room, another bed on that side of the room. Like, where's your privacy?
Yeah, that's
extreme.
That's extreme.
I know that shit. It's only like the spot was only probably like $80 to like $120 a night. Probably right now. It's probably I don't know the exact price now, but it went up. So maybe they probably paid like
60
each. No, I can't. No. I'd rather
that's
get something different than that.
That's a big
what are you gonna? When he want to bring a girl, you want to bring a girl. Where's your privacy? Like, there's no privacy
at all.
Come on, man. Come on. Nah.
I'm down with a 2-bedroom, but it has to be the right travel, bro. Because everybody.
This one wasn't even. Yeah, it was. The rooms wasn't even sectioned off. That's what I'm saying. It was just one room with the 2 beds inside the room. Like,
we're not doing that. No. Yeah. Dismiss. It is.
Europa has that too. Europa has like in Sasua, it has like some of the rooms got 2 beds in the one room. I'm like, well, I guess family members. I guess like if you're a family, you just I mean, I guess for certain stuff. But as a single male man,
for what we trying to do,
bro, nah.
The passport bro activity.
I don't know how guys be doing that, man.
Right.
y'all are wild, man.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess they do. He said the Adam's apple don't reveal nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess definitely you start getting into the Adam's apple and shoulders and the hands and the face structures and all that. But again, over there, I get it, because if in all these places it's ignorance. If you haven't went, the fear of the unknown. So I can understand the fear of the unknown. I get it. But if you go, you say, oh, this is what it is. Okay. So it's like the fear of the unknown is worse. It's worse.
Actually feeling. You're like, you know what? I got through that day without any issues. I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And that's how the places. Yeah. That's how most places
exactly. Are. These guys overthink it too much. But I can see it because I thought like that a little bit before I went the first time. So I can see it, but it's overblown. But the thing is, they're heavily represented as like a third sex. So they are there, but also while they're there, they are shown as a whole nother sex. So they don't try to trick you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Here they try to be slick. You know, I don't want to get too political with it, but they want to try to merge it and trick you and slap. Over there, it's separate. It's separate but equal type shit. So you know. So therefore, you can just go about and do what you want to do and not trip.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But guys overthink it, you know, paranoid, but it is what it is. That's not completely true. So absolutely deny it to their grave if it's post-op. That's not completely true. Some absolutely deny it to their grave if they're post-op. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe he's going back for somebody in a...
Yeah, we're kind of behind on that stuff. Maybe, yeah.
So I don't know what he's talking about. But
one of the guys said why he don't like Cartagena, by the way, too. If you...
Oh,
wait,
okay.
go ahead to the chats.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's talking about here. But
I don't know. I don't know the
in Thailand, they don't deny it. In Thailand, they're open and honest. They will tell you. So
okay,
I don't know what this person's talking about. He wanted to be a lady. No, I doubt he wanted to be a lady boy. But he ended up with one. And so shout out to the bro in a Real Talk chat. He said something that was, after he said it, I realized how true it was because I've been in Thailand 6 times. He said in Thailand, especially on Walking Street, the women, the girls are always moving. They're basically club hopping. They're club hopping, they're bar hopping, everything is jumping, everything is moving. The one group that don't quite move, that post up, be the LBs.
Mm-hmm. They
post up across from 808. Guess where? They post up by that Burger King that Mr. Coupon likes to go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the spots they post up. They post up in front of like some of the abandoned type clubs. You know, there's so many clubs. Some of all of them not open year round. Some are kind of closed and kind of dark. And when he said that, I said, that's absolutely true. There are times I went, when I do encounter those lady boys who walk the street, they always post it up somewhere. It's like they post it, like niggas post up on the block selling drugs. They post, but the girls are always moving and walking. The lady boys post up. I think one reason, again, because not a lot of places over there cater to them within a Walk Street area. Again, they don't want a lot of problems with these American tourists, right? So they let them be over there, but like you be here, you be there, you be there. So they're not as free just to keep moving around the way they want to. So he said, when you come across a bunch of so-called women standing in one spot, posted up, 97% they're probably lady boys. And one of their hangout spots is by that Burger King across from 808. The ladyboy thing isn't completely true. I had definitely had some lie to me in bars about it when I suspected another verified right. Been out there 3 times. It's not common, but it happens. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, hey, gotta know how to move.
Gotta know how to move.
You know, don't get too lax anywhere. Any of these places don't get too lax. Don't get too lax, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go out, have the fun, but don't get too lax. And
then that's why. ID, please. You think you're checking ID for age? No, you checking ID for sex.
Oh, definitely. Oh, and that's a no-brainer. Check ID for ages. For age, guys. That's the most.
Even then, I'm saying what the culture is. You know,
even before anything. Check ID for age. You don't want to be in jail for that. Yeah. That's the last thing you want to be in jail for.
Yeah, not 1 or 2 or even 3 outliers. I'm talking about the culture. The overall culture is open and honest. Right? The culture, they'll tell you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I guess he happened to run across 3 of them that lied to him. But the overall culture they're open and honest.
Because some are lying to make money. So because
right, that's what I'm
Thailand's
saying.
pretty safe, but you got some robberies. I be seeing, I don't report it, but they be having some robberies out there, you know, and they have some fights and stuff. But you know,
they be having fights
because desperate. Some people do get into desperate situations. Now, normally it won't be their thing to do, and like the LBs, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, they be open, but some of them might get really desperate and don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So you better be still with to check IDs and stuff like that.
ID.
Yeah, for everything, even like under 18 type stuff, because they might get desperate too, and like, all right, I'm older, and so you wanna always check IDs anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
yeah.
Statement. No, I haven't been. Only Sosúa, Santiago, Santo Domingo, and Boca Chica.
Oh, you did Santo Domingo too? You didn't like Santo Domingo either?
I like
out there for like a week in Santo Domingo.
No, I was only out there a very short time. I had to get the hell out of there. I said, let me hurry and get to the zoo. Let me get to the zoo. I like the Boca Chica. Boca Chica was okay though.
Oh, you was at Boca Chica?
Yeah, I like
Mega Chica, Beg Me Beach. Philly Dom said that's Beg
Me
Beach.
Yeah.
It was annoying.
Yeah. I mean, Sosúa is the best out of them, and I don't like Sosúa, but like Sosúa, but in Boca Chica a little bit. Santiago was okay, but I didn't like Santo Domingo, the capital. I didn't like it. Y'all can keep that island, man. Y'all can keep it.
Yeah, hey, yeah. I mean, you got plenty places. You got plenty places on the globe, baby.
Yeah.
You ain't even been to Costa Rica yet, too. So, it's more expensive. But like San Jose is
I probably won't
cheaper. San Jose cheaper, but you don't have to go to Jaco Beach. But
So Rock TV says,
so this is the reason. Yeah, this is the reason he didn't like Cartagena. Let's see what he say. Go ahead.
Cartagena was overpriced. The vendors do be harassing. The food was that good. I guess wasn't that good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And half the girls there were bad service or scammy and grimy. The women looked good, but I had to be on alert. Again, hardware sometimes is not the problem. Like America, the girls in the gym. You guys say, "Oh, the girls look good." Girls look good at a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
How do the girls look good, but do they act good? The girls look good, but is the service good? The girls look good, but is the price good? So I don't get caught up in
individual basis.
Oh, Punta Cana got bad motherfucker. Well, how are they prices? How's
individual basis. All individual basis. I would say Punta Cana prices on the same as Cartagena prices.
Cartagena.
Now,
how do they act?
Sometimes the same as Sosúa price. People act like Sosúa is cheap. I've seen guys say they got quoted crazy amounts of prices in Sosúa. It's the same as Cartagena. It's how you gotta know how I move. That's what I keep saying. I don't know what else to tell people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Either you're gonna sink or you're gonna swim doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Or go somewhere else.
I can't hold people's hands. Or I can tell you what I've seen, what I've experienced myself, and how to play the game. Other than that, I can't play the game for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I have, like I said, the harassing. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah, everybody knows the harassing in Cartagena is just next level harassment.
Look at Cartagena. Look at Cartagena.
But the women look great. Now it is something to be said of like eye candy. Like it's so much eye candy, and it does feel good to just come out your hotel room and just know that you're going to see but 90%. Well, I say 80% good looking, just fine looking women walking around. It does make you feel good. Even if they are not working girls or not like that, it just feels good to be around beautiful looking people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just does.
Yeah, be around beauty.
So that could put you in a good mood, but I can understand the scamming and stuff like that. So I understand where you're coming from, because the vendors are they'll follow you. I said this, they will follow you a couple of blocks to try to get you to buy something.
Damn.
Then you be like, all right, are you trying to really press me? Like, what is this? Why are you so close to me? Like, what? all right, you know, am I going to have to fight you because I don't want to buy this hat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Yo, get away. I said no 10,000 times. Damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, yeah, man. But like I said, the girls look so good that kind of overrides that extra stuff to a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been here 5 times, so you know. Yeah.
I hate Colombia food, but I heard that Cartagena food was better than Medellin and Bogota food. That's what I heard.
It depends on what they actually have a Peruvian restaurant in Cartagena in the clock tower area. It depends on the type of restaurant you go to. Now, are you talking about classic Colombian? Like I said, Mike, and I'm not just saying it because they let me stay in their house. You get with the right Colombian people inside their house, their own house. They cook up like in season. I swear to you, and I'm not just saying it because I like these people. They know how to cook and they season the hell out of their food.
Yes,
I'm telling you. So it's all like it's all individual basis. And the reason I like Cartagena more because I got to meet some locals and I got to stay in their houses every time I go, sometimes for free in Hasamdi area. You know what I'm saying? Even in the El Castillo area, somebody let me stay in their house because I couldn't get back in the Wall City. So I spent the night in their house in the El Castillo. That's, you know what I'm saying? And I you know, so that enhanced my experience of a Cartagena, you know, and those little that little thing, to say, all right, yeah, I like this, I dig this. Now you know other stuff that goes on, but if you have that special connection with certain locals, it you like, no matter what else is going on out there, you still would go back out there to see your friends, people that welcomed you into your home. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to it, and not just for the woman, because like we keep saying, there's women all around the world. There's beautiful women all around the world. Yeah. But sometimes you need that little extra thing to get you go back, you know, to a certain place. But some guys, they will go back just for the woman because they look so great anyway. So no matter what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So Rock TV. So I got you, Rock TV. I got you. Right. Because I didn't understand it either. After my first trick of Cartagena, I was like, how can you say you don't like this place? But then I heard, I'm like, all right, he talked about the vendors. Yeah, I can see. Because you always think about the woman, like, how can you not like Cartagena if you're going for a woman? How the hell can you not like Cartagena? I mean, there's some bad, a lot of them too. But then when you start to break it down like Rock, you're like, okay, I can see where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it is individual. Yeah.
Prices, service, attitude.
Even like you keep saying prices, even the prices, if you know how to do it, even the prices is not that bad. Like it says Sasua, like people say Sasua, how is Sasua cheap? I don't understand. Like it's not. It's the same. Cartagena is the same as Sasua, just how you talk to the girls.
And I would like them.
If you're an idiot, if you don't know how to negotiate, if you go in there asking, hey, excuse me, how much is it gonna be for me to take you on a date? They're gonna tell you $300. They're gonna tell you $200. They're gonna tell you $150. And that they're supposed to do that, idiot. They're supposed to do that. What do you think they trying to get the less amount? No. If you ask them, they're gonna tell you. You would do the same thing. If somebody said, if you were selling a car, and they would say, hey, big boss, how much is that car you selling? If somebody to go to you, big boss, if you had a car to sell, right? If I were to go to you, big boss, and like, hey, I like that Toyota, that 2020 Toyota. How much are you selling that for, big boss? You're gonna tell me the highest price. Instead, I would go to you, big boss, and say, hey,
this is what I got.
I see you're selling a 2000 Toyota. Hey, I got $3,000 on me. You know what I'm saying? I give it to you now. You know what I'm saying? I sign a paperwork. Let's go. Now you might want to sell it for $10,000, big boss. But if I go to you with saying I got $3,000, now we starting off low. Now we starting off on my price where I wanted to. So if we go to $5,000, okay. But if I go into hey, big boss, hey, I see you selling that. How much do you want for that Toyota? You're gonna store that close to you. You could probably store that $12,000, even though you want $10,000.
Bring it down to 10, huh?
Come on, like if you're an idiot, I mean, you have to go in any negotiation, the art of the deal. You say, hey, I have this how much I want to pay that way. So if I go to you with $3,000, you know, all right, Raze is a poor mother effer. He don't got 10 grand or 12 grand that I want. So if I go to, so you be like, we so far apart, either you're gonna like, you know what, nah, too far apart, or you're gonna stop. All right, I give it to you for $5,000. You won't start with the 12 grand because I started already with $3,000. So you already know I'm poor, and you already know I ain't got a lot of money on me. You know what I'm saying? So either you want to do the deal for $5,000 or $4,000, or you want to play hardball, $12,000, and that's when me as a buyer do the walk away. Just walk away. Okay, no, we too far apart. Simple.
Right. Bridge too far.
It's other people selling the cars out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know why I gotta explain that, you know what I'm saying? But it's what it is.
Rock TV, what place have you traveled had the cheapest rent for Airbnb? I stayed in Pattaya for around $350 a month for a room. I'm here in Medellin and Colombia has good. I hear. Yeah. I only did Colombia once, and I stayed in a nice apartment. Yeah.
Oh, what place have you traveled to the cheapest rent for Airbnb? I stayed in Pattaya for $350 a month. That's very cheap. I hear Medellin.
I really don't do Airbnbs. I'm a hotel guy anyway.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that these days. Well, not in Cartagena. You used to be when I was going to. Used to get like in Boca Grande 600 a month for the month, 600, 650. That was during the pandemic times. I don't know about now. You know, people be trying to beat you over the head nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way inflation is.
Right.
I don't know now. Maybe you still can, but you're gonna have to inquire about that. Medellin, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about Medellin. So. Yeah. I don't think you ain't gonna get $350 a month. Not in the Relics area. I don't think that's gonna happen because the owners of the Airbnb they trying to get the most money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As much as they can. You know what I'm saying?
As much as they can. We squeeze all the worth out. Oh man. What'd he say? Desmond, it was my first trip outside the USA. LOL. Cartagena isn't known much for scoping people, and I personally don't drink. Plus, I don't speak Spanish. Made it more solo.
Oh, see, that was his first trip outside. So it was I can understand. You see, this is where the training wheels with Sasua come into place, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go to Sasua, you deal with the scheming and the scamming of light stuff for the females, right?
Yeah.
You start knowing how to negotiate. You start knowing your way around. You start knowing about vendors and people trying to harass you because Sasua wasn't easy either. With the people trying to on the beach, Sasua Beach, being annoying as hell.
All the kids,
it gets annoying. So if you go to Cartagena for your first trip outside the USA, I can see where a just hit you right, pop, 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 pop. Right. It would be annoying as hell.
Right.
Yes. So I understand before the beauty, I can understand first time traveler going into Cartagena, experiencing that. You know what I'm saying? I really can. So I got where he's coming from, but I guess you develop a callus, right? Like I said, I've been to Cartagena 5 times. You develop a callus, and you just start being, you start just getting used to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the great part about Jaco Beach, Costa Rica. You don't really, the beach looks pretty sad actually, but at least you could be on the beach without the harassment. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad looking beach, but at least you got people trying to sell you stuff every 2 minutes.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So you take, it's the gift and the curse. You take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this beach might look better than that beach, a lot better than that beach, but just less harassment. You have some freedom. You can live a normal life on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So you take the good with the bad with a lot of these places. You know what I'm saying? There's a give and take. You sacrifice certain things. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of traveling and experiencing different places like we do in Peru. So there's a give and take. The good thing about Lima is that there is a beach over there. There is a beach. It's there's a beach. Now it's not the best looking beach, of course. It's gonna be like a Costa Rica type thing, but type thing. But I'm gonna see how much harassment, or is there harassment on the beach? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be tranquilo, man. I just want to be at peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to be harassed all day, 24/7.
Right.
To be honest with you, I don't like that. I want to be able to go to the corner store without being harassed. I don't even in Brooklyn. I don't even like when I go to Popeyes, somebody trying to hold the door open for me and ask you for money. I don't like harassment, bro. Like it's annoying as hell. So I just don't want people bothering me for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bothered, male or females. I want to be bothered when I want to be bothered. When I want to search and go on a hunt, I want to do that. But of course, that's in a perfect world. But I'm trying to minimize that. You know what I'm saying? In these places, if it gets too annoying, then I just won't go. You know what I'm saying? If it gets too annoying, I just won't go. You know, who wants to be annoyed like that? What was your matter of fact? Let me ask you, what place was your most annoying place? Now, is it like that in Africa, in the area you was in, Kenya?
No. Believe it or not, my most annoying place so far has to be DR Sasua, man. Number two would probably be Mexico. The damn police. So it would be number two because of police.
Well, I know, and I heard about the story about you and the police. Well, you don't got to say, but I heard about that. With that, that you see, a major incident can ruin you. You know, it can make you feel a way about a space, about a country, about a city. Let's say a city, not the whole country, but about a city or town. You'd be like, and that's understandable.
Yeah, but I've been there like 3 or 4 times, so, and that was like that police situation was my first time, and I went back like 3 times later. So it's not just only that one time.
Not just that. So and the reason you kept going back because it's so close to California.
Yeah,
so close
exactly.
To the US. It's convenient.
I said, let me try to like because it's close. It's right here. Yeah. It's like RDR. It's like how New York has DR. It's like RDR, and it's not no water in between.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
And I still ain't gonna mess with it. I said I'm gonna go to the New York's DR, the real DR, before I mess with this thing. I hate it.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand, man.
Blue might be my next crypto. Yeah, that's what's up.
Rock TV. Now, we didn't ask. That's one of the Lima I forgot to ask him about the harassment in Lima. Now, the guy I spoke to behind the scenes, he told me that you're not going to get the harassment like that, and not in the Miraflores section. I don't know about the other sections. I was talking to somebody about the Miraflores section guy that that was in your chat earlier today. So he actually stays out there. So he said, "No, you ain't gonna get the harassment like that in Colombia or whatever." But or Sasua. But they are out there. But that was just in the Miraflores section. I don't know about the other sections. So.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Because you got. And even you see, if it was just a woman annoying, which that could get to you, but it'd be the guys too. You know what I'm saying? Annoying. So man, it's like, all right, now I'm getting annoyed by the chicks and the guys. Like, nah. It get. Expect. I don't mind once, but when you following me, or if I'm coming back from my route to come back, and you're gonna annoy me again. I told you like 30 minutes ago, no. Just because I'm coming back to my hotel now, you want to ask me again, bro?
You change your mind in those 30 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it just.
They just saw you again, and they just shoot their shot. I don't like that
out here in Brooklyn, so I'm very not gonna like it for multiple people abroad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like I said, the person holding the door in the bank. I go into it inside New York, or the Popeyes.
That's the bank. I can see. I can see the Popeyes in a bodega in the corner store, but not the bank.
Yeah, they be.
Bro, give me some. This is a bank. Give me some spray. I don't want no shady.
You go to certain banks out here, they be homeless people in the banks, just like in the ATM machine, like
yeah,
camped out in ATM, just chilling. because it's cold outside. Cool. You're like, yo,
yeah.
I'm trying to get money out of here, and now I got to deal with you. After me asking, bro man. Now you can't tell them you don't got no money. Well, they see you taking money out.
It ain't for you. It ain't for you.
Then that's when you gotta get smart. We're like, I got money. But
I have money.
So now it becomes a rift now because why you? Because it ain't for you.
Like that.
For me. Yeah, I got money, but it's not for you. Now I gotta pay something. So now you get into
it ain't for me.
And now I'm explaining stuff that way I shouldn't be explaining. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to be nice. I'm like, look, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. I shouldn't have to be telling you all that. It's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just want to be smart, like, this money is for me, and it's just not for you. I shouldn't have to explain. Oh, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that, just so you won't feel bad that I'm not giving you no money. You know what I'm saying? But that's New York for you. You know what I'm
saying? Right. Just mentioned Raze. I'm gonna be honest. Costa Rica turned me off. The 4s through 6s were all over me in Jaco. I couldn't breathe. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, you that and. And I've said this in my review of Costa Rica, of Jaco Beach, not San Jose, but I was more in Jaco Beach. They got 4s and 6s, which I hate to do this. I don't like judging girls because who am I? You know what I'm saying? You get the low of the low,
consumer,
like a Sasua, and then you get the high of the high, like a Cartagena. The top can't compete with a Cartagena. But it's not in abundance like that. It's a small little beach now. It's not there's no illusions, it's not that big. That strip is not big. But so yeah, because they gotta be the 4s and 5s gotta be more aggressive because they got no choice, or they're not gonna they're not going to get you because the top of the top is there. You know what I'm saying? So they got to be aggressive to get you, or else you're just going to be concentrating on 8s, 9s, and 10s, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously they're going to, and that's, I guess, but that can be said with any place, really, to be honest with you.
Yes.
It's just that it's not a lot there, but you would do fine in, I mean, just, man. I didn't find them as aggressive in Jaco Beach overall, though. I didn't find them as aggressive in Jaco Beach. Maybe in a Cocal, maybe. But they got rules out there, too, where the girls are not supposed to really harass you like that inside the spots like that. They go sit down and look, you know what I'm saying? So there's some rules where they can't just, like, harass you inside the spots like that. They'll sit around you. They'll wink at you and look at you. But they're not supposed to be go smacking you on the ass and stuff like that, while you trying to eat and drink. You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to do that. They get kicked out the club.
Yeah, and this right here is what I've been preaching the whole time. Just because I know what he's saying, this because the look doesn't mean, but I say just because they look good doesn't mean that their performance and attitude is good. But to each their own. And that's my mantra.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mantra. Price, service, and attitude. PSA.
Well, that's why you if you are into that stuff, what you do is you keep the ones that been good to you. You catalog them
and repeat
because you just never know. It's a crapshoot. You don't know. These strangers. So you don't know how each going to act. Some going to act bad. Some going to act great. And you want to keep the ones that act great, right? If anything in your life, you know what I mean? Yeah. They treat you good. You want to keep them as friends.
That is true. But also,
if you have multiple bad experiences, I can see where.
Exactly. There's also a thing of an area, a region, a city, or town where there's back-to-back multiple, where over through the course of time, it seems that that's the norm,
right?
And you got lucky with 1 or 2 that were good,
right?
But that one that good was not the norm.
It didn't override
on it. You got lucky.
Right.
Then I would have to count that place as a fail. Because I can't go to a place like that. I can't spend money and time and resources on vacation to go to a place
you're
like
not
that.
feeling happy too, because at the end of the day,
I got lucky with 1 or 2. And 1 or 2 is not going to save a whole trip. It's not. Not for me.
But you won't repeat it. But I still say try it once for people that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because you don't know in the first time. Yeah.
Because, like I said, you could still try the country because some cities have different dynamics in the country.
Yes.
Certain towns have different, like San Jose, Costa Rica is different from Jaco Beach, way different.
Yes.
So,
true.
You want to try different.
Bangkok and Pattaya. I do not care for Bangkok. But I love Pattaya.
You might love Phuket too. Give me a second. Let me take a leak right quick.
Right. I did Phuket. I did it. I'll give you Stanton. Go ahead. Yeah, I did Phuket. Told you I went 6 times, man. I did Bangkok, Pattaya, and Phuket. Now I haven't done Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai and all of that yet, but I've done Phuket. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just rank Phuket with Bangkok just about. It's Pattaya. Yeah. So that's my thing, man. My thing is price, service, and attitude. He said, exactly, Raze. That's why my 8s to 10s that I met in the zoo, they retired now. I especially go see in Santo Domingo now. Right. Yep, you kept in contact with them. Yeah, put them in the network. Yep. Yeah, Bangkok wasn't banging cock from the same. Bangkok wasn't it for me. I think Pattaya spoiled me. Yeah, Pattaya will spoil anybody. Yeah, Pattaya is the one, man. Pattaya is the one. Bangkok is cool, but Bangkok is not Pattaya at all. It is not Pattaya. Yep. We're gonna wait for Mr. Raze to come back. Then I'll be landing the plane shortly thereafter. It's 11 p.m. for me here in Cali, and it's 3 hours in advance, so that means it's 2 in the morning for you East Coast guys. Oh man. So I'm gonna be ending the stream soon. I do fly out tomorrow, so I have to finish packing, and I get out of here in the morning-ish. My flight is in the afternoon, early in the afternoon. Well, I want to get to the airport a few hours before he's back. Yeah, so
you about to break out, right? So
break out. Yeah, I'm about to land. I'm about to land this plane because I got to get on the plane.
Yo, catalog this. You had Lima Street Clips on, man. Great job, man. You gotta release that as his own video, man. You know what I'm saying? Video. You gotta release that. Well, I guess you could get some photos from some chicks and put them on your thumbnail and say featuring Lima Street Clips. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, man. It's that was a great interview. Great job, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Desmond, both Rio and Pattaya. I can't go wrong with neither one of them. Rio.
Rio. Okay.
And Pattaya.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that lets you know it's not just about the looks of the females to you. It's about atmosphere. It's because if it was all about looks of the females, I guess you would pick Rio over. You know what I'm saying? But you are down for the party, atmosphere, safety, just everything, just comfort, pricing. So it's not just all about looks of females. It's about everything, total package. So I got you.
Yeah, the biggest thing is how they treat me. It's treatment. The art of will. The Passport Bro movement would have been finished if Rello was on the Vice documentary.
Oh man! Shout out to BMT. BMT went in on
going.
that.
He gonna end up on something. The way he keep going, so he'll go viral again for all the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. But that being said, any last words, Raze?
No, have a safe flight. I'm gonna see you out there, and great job tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came over for my channel. Shout out to Lima Street Clips, of course. Subscribe to Lima Street Clips channel, by the way. And Big Boss, you have a safe flight, man. I see you out there inside Peru, man. And we do what it do.
We do what it do in Peru. Raze. Thanks for coming up, Raze. I know it's after 2:00 in the morning in the AM. I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you in Peru to do what it do.
Yeah.
Peace. And then it was only Bossy Boss. Woo! Well, we coming up on 4 hours. 4-hour live stream. Again, shout out to Lima Clips, Lima Travel. He was able to come up after all. Again, that was the original plan, was for me to interview him as a special guest and then bring Raze up so me and Raze can both interview Lima Travels. But he wasn't able to come at first, so I switched the format, and it's just Boss and Raze, and then we're going to look at Lima Clips channel, look at his videos that he had permission. Then lo and behold, a little more than an hour into the stream, Lima Travels was able to pull up, so we was lit, and he gave a lot of game, a lot of information in that short time. And again, if anybody is interested in going to Lima and learning more about it, then hit up Lima Travel. Again, he lived there. He's part Peruvian. From his parents, he's part Peruvian. He lived in Lima, Peru for years, speaks Spanish. He knows the ins and outs. I did a consultation with him, right? So hit him up. After I upload this, I will put his details. I will edit. I'll go back in and edit, and I will add it into the description. It's somewhere in the comments, like lost in the comments, but I will put it in the description. And then go ahead and subscribe to his channel. And under most of his videos, he has it anyway. He has this information under most of his videos on his channel, but I'll also put it here. So thank you guys for coming out. Rocking with Bossy Boss. Less than 24 hours, I will be in Lima. I leave in the morning, and I get there many, many hours later. So most likely when YouTube guys see me again, Big Boss will be in Lima, Peru, and I will eventually will hook up with Raze when Raze makes it down to Lima. So keep tuning in, and it's all good. All right, thank you guys. Big Boss Real Talk from Oakland, California. Oh man, Oakland.